We are live. Welcome to the best podcast in the entire world. Welcome to HFD Podcast. Today we're going to be talking crypto talk. Also, the ROGEN Files makes a return. And also, we're talking SITCOMS, Seinfeld, Friends, Roseanne, you name it. And we're going to be with you real quickly. See you soon, guys.
How you going, guys? Good to be back on the HFD podcast. Big man, how you doing?
KP, good as always. How you going?
I'm very good. So before we get into everything, we just got to put it out to the chat straight away. If there's any volume issues, any issues like that, please let us know and we'll sort them out.
And also, don't forget, guys, hit the like button. And also, if you're in the chat, make sure you subscribe if you haven't.
100%, that's right. And so I'm going to pass it over to you in a minute, big man. We've got a guest today.
We do have a guest.
We do have a guest. I'll pass it over to you.
We've got a guest here. We've got the one and only Miss Cryptopolis. No, Cryptopolis. I got it wrong. How you going?
Yeah, good.
Good to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me, guys.
We've wanted to get you on for a while now. And look, your specialty is crypto.
Yeah. Well,
and this is what we're going to talk to you about, crypto today. So, guys, she knows her crypto. Her portfolio is out of this world. We're not going to discuss her portfolio, but it is out of this world, and she's doing really well with it. So we're going to start to talk. We're going to delve into what you think of it, and
we've had a crypto talk on another podcast. We had the Star Wars producer George Lucas with us that day.
We did. I didn't know what they were talking about.
They had no idea, and we sounded like professionals. And
we did, but really,
I know nothing. I felt good that day because it seemed like I knew what I was talking about. So today we got I'm not going to sit there. We're not going to sit there because it's a tongue twister for a few people to say Miss Cryptopolis every time. We're going to say we got Fortuny with us.
Fortuny.
All right.
No
so
worries.
we've got Fortuny with us.
Thanks, guys.
Who is Miss Cryptopolis, named by the Aussie Seth Rogen.
That's right, the Aussie Seth Rogen.
Put that name out.
That's right, I'm the Aussie Seth Rogen. But guys, before we start talking about crypto and get into the show, we just want to say that it's awesome to hear that little girl got saved in WA.
It is. Is it Cleo?
Cleo, was it?
Cleo, yes.
Cleo, yeah. So real happy to see that news today.
Yeah, so she was, what I understand is 18 days.
18
she
days
was missing for, and they found her in a house, locked house, by herself. And she was, but fine.
Yeah.
And from what I read, not to delve into it too much, a criminologist said, I was talking about it with my dad actually earlier, this is what we're talking about. A criminologist actually said it broke all the rules because finding her alive pretty much broke the rules of an abduction.
Yeah.
So that's good to hear. Yeah.
It's very strange, isn't it? Like that way that happened. So maybe it might become a ROGEN file down the track. But,
I'm sure it will be. Sure it will be a ROGEN file.
And also, guys, in other news, HFD is transitioning a little bit differently in the next few months. So you're going to see our name change to just HFD. We're still doing Hunky Food Dudes, so don't worry. We're still doing reviews, but we're going to really focus on the podcast, and we're just going to rebrand the brand.
So we're sort of, like you're saying, is just to put it a bit, we're probably going to be focusing a bit more on live content.
Live content, a lot of podcasting, because we really enjoy it.
Yeah.
We love the food, don't get us wrong, but...
I thought there would be food here today for me. I'm joking.
Blame Chris. Blame Chris.
But no, so if you guys see us with different, like the Hunky Food Dude is gone, don't worry, it's still not gone forever, it's still there, but we're just going to be called HFD.
I mean, it's still the same logo in it, so if anyone can see it, it's just going to be the logo without Hunky Food. It's just, we're still HFD, which still is an acronym for Hunky Food Dudes.
Of course. So just watch out for that, guys, and there's massive things coming our way.
So before we get on to our first topic, which is crypto talk, while we've got Fortuny here, we'll just interact with a few of the people in there. So we got Goffy's back. What a legend. Goff is back here. Amanda said everything is cool. Lucas is back. Lucas, champion. For anyone that doesn't know, Lucas is actually going to be here
next week,
next Thursday, which is he's going to be on the next podcast with Gio again, and that's going to be a good one. Johnny G is there, our ever-present moderator. Johnny G is there. He's helping. So even when he's not live, he's here helping us.
So make sure
Jimmy's there as well. Jimmy T.
Yeah.
I think someone rang the number. That's why he's there.
Amanda's there saying hello.
Yeah, and I said Amanda said everything's good. Jess is there.
Guys. Yui's there. Yui,
there you go.
Yui Marinelli. So we love him. We love Yui.
We got to thank our ever-present moderators, Jess, Chris Goff, and Amanda, don't we?
Yes.
Those three.
I mean,
when Johnny's not on live, he's a moderator. He's a champion, isn't he? He's a good man. And Jimmy, You can't see Jimmy because they haven't found him yet. They haven't found him. So
All right, guys. Well,
I'll hand it over to you.
let's get to the big topic of the night.
Crypto.
We'll start with crypto. We'll get Fatini to answer a few questions.
Yeah.
So look, we just want to so how did you get into crypto? Like, how did you first get into it?
Well, it was. I actually got scammed.
You got scammed.
Yeah, like
It wasn't a good start for our podcast expert, was it?
Okay, so I know it's not the best start, but yeah, there's a lot of scams out there, and that's exactly how I got into it.
Right.
And it made me actually want to look at why I got scammed, and I actually started learning about crypto, and that's how I got into it.
So when you say scam, do you reckon was it like a rug pull?
No, so what it was, I put some money into a company, and it was a big scam.
Oh my God.
Right.
And then after what happened was an opportunity came up for me to actually learn how to actually do crypto. So this scam that I'm talking about, I actually put money in, and they were going to invest it for me. And those things I would say stay away from.
Oh, there you go.
Always do your own research and get into it.
Of course. Guys, we just forgot to say.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wait, should I do it?
Oh.
We forgot to say. We've got to be like one of those
I
guys.
know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Listen, guys. We're not financial
Yeah.
advisors. We're just
is
guys sitting in our studio talking about.
Oh my God.
You've got to do that lame.
Yeah.
I'll let you do it properly.
But guys, look, before we get really stuck into this, we are not financial advisors, so this is not financial advice.
This is just
okay. This is our experience with crypto. This is Futini's experience with crypto.
Yeah.
So
and the journey I've been on.
and the journey.
Yeah.
So,
this is us.
So yeah, don't
This
take
is
anything.
us
Don't go
shooting
out.
the breeze.
That's it. Don't go sell your house and.
No, don't do that. Don't
So
do that.
before we keep going, you mentioned a rug pull just before.
I did
So
mention
for people that
they won't know what that is.
no, but they might know because 2 podcasts ago we spoke about Squid Game.
Oh my God.
So apparently there was a Squid Game crypto that went up
Yes.
2,400%.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a
And
rug
rug pulled. If you want to, can you just explain to people what that was? What did that involve to the people that lost all their money? Explain a rug pull.
I think it's like when people put all their money into a coin, and then the developers that made it, they put it into this liquidity.
Yeah.
And then they can just take it out.
They pour the
So
money
pretty
out.
much-
They can pour the money out that's in there, and then run with the money.
So pretty much that Squid
That's a rug
Game
pull.
crypto
That's a rug
was worth nothing. It went up 2,400%. I don't
Yeah.
know what it went up to. It went
Yeah.
up to something big.
Yep.
And they ran away with all the
Yep.
money.
So me and Amanda, we put in about $1,000.
Oh, did you get Squid Game?
No, not
Oh.
Squid Game. No, not
I was
Squid
about
Game.
to put you through
No,
the table.
probably about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
We put money into a
Another-
coin that we thought was going to go crazy,
And it
and
was
we got
rug
rug pulled. So
I've
yeah,
been-
look,
hey.
it sucks when it happens because you lose money and you can't. The thing is, you can't get it back.
I've been rug pulled. Everyone gets rug pulled. But
Well, look,
yeah, so
don't scare everybody.
No. Sorry, not everybody. But I'm just saying, like, if you don't know what you're doing, and but you never put, as much as you always put as much as you can afford to lose. So
That's right.
if you go by that principle, you should be okay.
Yeah.
Just before we go, Amanda said they went away with 3.6 million. Those guys.
Oh, those guys.
So
Oh,
for that
did
rug
they?
pull, they made. Well, they
Yeah.
didn't make
Yeah.
because they stole money
Well,
from people. They got 3.6 million.
We've all got Safe Moon, right?
Yes.
Now I've always been scared they're going to rug pull, but the thing is, we know who they are.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the difference.
If they know who they are,
That's
that
the
they've been
difference.
public. If they
That's right.
rug pull,
They
they're going to
didn't-
go get killed.
That's right. They're public figures.
know what I mean?
Oh well, they've been doxxed. So
Yeah.
when you say they've been doxxed, that means that the team has come out and shown themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I went into Satan because they knew who they were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
Anyway.
But that was a fun experience though with Safe.
Oh, really?
Although like it was. You
Safe
remember what we
Moon.
went through?
I love Safe Moon.
Yeah, so do I. Safe
Safe,
Moon's-
Safe Moon is the safest way to the moon, ladies and gentlemen.
I am the face of Safe Moon. I love Safe Moon. Listen,
I love it too.
I love Safe Moon. My partner Jess, she's in the chat.
Yeah.
She loves Safe Moon.
Yeah, we love
Yeah.
Safe Moon.
Safe Moon's the best.
It's
Look, it started off as a meme coin, but it's
Yeah.
actually got a lot of things coming. So it's something like it's a nice long hold. You want to hold it for the next few years.
But you know what's funny? You know, like they say about all these meme coins, right?
yeah.
What is the most popular thing on the internet? Memes.
Yeah.
Memes.
So why?
Well, that's what
who's
they-
to think? Yeah, who's going to think that meme coins aren't going to be successful?
No,
then?
exactly.
Well, they
Well,
are.
anyone
They
that
are.
thinks that's what I'm saying. Like, but
Yeah.
people are like, oh, it's a meme coin. Don't put money. It's like,
Yeah.
mate, memes are so popular.
No, that's
Like,
right.
I know.
there's a meme every second on the internet.
Well, that's why they do so well.
Yeah,
but there's always those riskier ones.
There's riskier ones, like those like the Squid Game.
Of course, but what I'm saying, when because people have said to me, as if you're gonna, let's just say Dogecoin, as if you're gonna invest in a meme coin. Memes are popular.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So I'll ask you this question. So how long have you been doing it for? When did you get into it?
So I got in
before you answer that question. We got to hit on that. What our crewman has said is a must, isn't it? HFD coin. We're in the public eye. We can't rug pull anyone.
Well,
if
you rug pull, I'll give him my address.
If we rug pull, we'll just give him John's name.
Give him John's name.
That's the only thing.
Good idea there, Johnny G. I like it.
I like it.
But so what was the question?
The question was how long have you been doing crypto for? So when did you get into crypto?
I got into crypto February this year. So
February. Yeah. But you were looking into it earlier than that, weren't you?
I was. So I got into a course. I wanted this opportunity came up for me to do a course, and I did it. I had no idea what they were talking about. I was just sitting in there going, oh my God, like I just can't get my head around this. But something in me just thought, nah, there's something here. I need to learn this. I really need to learn this. And it just clicked. One day it just clicked. I got a notification on Facebook and it said, Ethereum's about to skyrocket. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm missing out on something. I need to buy this freaking Ethereum.
And was it the first coin you ever bought?
No. Actually, the first coin I ever bought was Dogecoin.
Oh, Dogecoin.
Yeah.
That's same with me.
Yeah, I know.
Same with me. Dogecoin.
It was Dogecoin.
I don't own Dogecoin anymore.
Because the way I saw it was I went into the market, because I use CoinSpot, and I went into the market and it was the cheapest coin there. And and that's what you do. You go into the market and you're like, I'm just going to put, without even knowing what you're putting. But once you learn the fundamentals of a coin and stuff like that,
I think that's what it is, like what Fortin is saying. Once you learn about coin, that's why I love Ripple. Because when you actually know what Ripple does, you're like, well,
of course.
Mate, so surely that's going to be worth money because it's,
the technology behind it is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, yeah. So
okay, so you got into crypto in February. Why did you get into it? Did you know that it was a volatile thing? How crypto just moves really quickly.
Yeah.
Did you know that it was going to be like that, or did you have to learn as you go kind of thing?
Yeah, I learned as I went.
As you went?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went in straight. I just put some money in, and then I just saw my money going up and down. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And it was just so exciting.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
Crypto is exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting.
100% agree on that.
You go lows and you go highs. Highs, lows, high, lows.
Yeah, but
like
once you learn how to get in, and then a whole world opens up with charts and that, and then you learn how to read that, and then you know when to get in, so you're not going in blind.
Were you ever afraid that it was too volatile and then it was too much, you could lose too much money? Do you ever get do you have that fear? A lot of people have fear.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people that I know are scared to go into crypto.
Yeah.
Because they don't know about it. They think it moves too fast, and they want to go into the stock market, which is more safer, right?
I think people like that, before Fortini answers that, I think people like that are just, and it's not just to do with crypto, people like that have just got stubborn mentalities. Yeah. That's how they are. They've got stubborn mentalities, and they don't want to accept that the world's changing.
Yeah.
It is changing.
Look,
you could have told people 50 years ago, hey, you're not going to be walking around with cash in your pocket. You're going to be having a bank card. And they would have said, yeah, right, mate, cash is king.
No, it's true.
And then what happened?
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
True.
Well, before you get into that, you've had a question. Madonna Santa says, how did you learn the fundamentals of coins?
Well, a lot of research, there's a lot of YouTube people I started following. Also, their websites, you go onto their websites and you see what they do, and just stuff like that. And
it's kind
just
of
research,
all the research is all online. It's just you know what I mean. So you can actually see the use case that these projects are going to be have in the future. Yeah, in the future, it's like saying we're going to. It's like investing in Facebook back in I don't know when did Facebook come out.
like 2007.
Well,
isn't
that's,
it?
that will lead us into the other question is, do you wish you got into it earlier?
Oh my God, yes. I wish I got into it, Like, obviously, everyone wishes they got into it.
Oh, that's right.
Bitcoin, when it was
well,
like...
because I got with
$50.
George's, with my brother George's, we got a friend.
Yeah.
One of his best mates. They went to kindy together, one of his best friends.
Yeah.
And he's been into crypto for a good 6-7 years.
Wow.
Right.
And that's Gibbon that talks to
Oh,
us.
Gibbon, yeah.
So got to get Gibbon on because he's a close friend because apparently he's like, he's just so into it. He's just...
Well, he would definitely.
He's been into it for a long time. George reckons he's with him and he's just there, just going through all day. Like
Well, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people back in the day with Bitcoin everyone called it a scam, and people were very scared to get into Bitcoin. But I just don't understand that the mentality of, like, if you put $100 into it, and if it is a scam,
who lose $100?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. The counter thing, I'll play the devil's advocate to that is, I'm like that. I agree. Like, and my partner is like that. We're like, listen, if you put something small into something like that, and you lose, I'm very much like that. Oh, what's $100?
Yeah.
But there's some people that are not like that.
Okay.
There's some people that are like, that $100. Well, it's not that I've got that $100 in my hand. I ain't losing it. There's some people that are like that, and that's the people that I'm saying don't want to accept. To move on.
The way I see it, guys, it's more of a risk not to go into crypto.
I agree.
Than going into it.
That's
my opinion. That's what I reckon.
100%.
So and right now
100%.
is like the most important time. There's an opportunity now for people to make generational wealth.
Yeah, there is.
Right? Generational wealth, and if people are not in it, they're going to miss the boat.
Yeah.
And that's the awesome thing about this. Like, we missed the Bitcoin boat. Unless you've got, like...
If you can afford it, obviously. You know, because some people can't afford it.
Look.
That's right. That's right too. That's what it is. You know, like you get to those points.
That's right.
You get to those points where you've been able to put money into it, and then you get to other points where you've put money into other things, like, because we all live, don't we? You got to live somewhere. You know what I mean? So you can't maybe buy some crypto. So
some people can, some people can't.
The way I see it is, your mentality, right? You've got a job, and obviously our age, we've got the next 40 years left to work.
I'm only 21. So.
Yeah, okay. No. So you've actually...
Me and Jess, we're 21.
So what I'm trying to say is you're actually giving yourself 40 years to stay in work, right?
Yeah.
Why can't you give yourself, why can't you put, say, $100 of your wage every time you get paid into an asset that you know is going to appreciate in time? And then in 10 years' time, you might be like, trust me, the history, things just keep going up.
You know, my opinion is as well. Like, if you just hold your crypto, right?
Yeah, you hold.
Even if you went through this whole
your so-called diamond hands.
If you got diamond hands, and even if you hold all the way through this whole bull run and bear market, still telling you in 10 years' time, you're gonna be up.
So
I'm telling you now.
Who do you know that's got diamond hands?
I got diamond hands, man. Oh, you got diamond hands too?
He's got diamond hands.
Oh, high five, man.
But do you know what? It's more. It's got to be more on. I tell you what. Sometimes it's more on Jess. I'm like, sometimes we had safe moon, and I'm like, wait, should we just?
Are you attached?
And Jess is like, don't sell anything.
Jess is wild.
Yeah, she's like the most diamond hands out there.
And having that mentality, you're probably in a few years' time, it's going to pay off. Patience pays off.
Madonna comes up with a good point. People don't see it as an asset.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
They don't.
Yeah.
But look, it's the way of the future, and it's coming.
Yeah, I agree.
It's already here.
Well, it's not that. It's like I said. It's It's not just in the world, like financial or whatever. It goes to all worlds, mate. If you are standing still, you're going backwards. Yeah. And they say that in sports and stuff. If you're not moving forward, you're going backwards.
Yeah.
So especially with financial things, if you're not with the times, you think like we're saying about the bloke we hate, mate. You think Elon Musk isn't putting billions into cryptos?
Because
if anyone thinks he's not, they're tripping.
Guys, I've seen my portfolio drop a lot.
Well,
you do if you've got a lot of
So what happened was...
What percent are you talking here?
So what happened was I rode that first bull market which came at the beginning of the year. Like, it went from like...
It went from like Like
Yeah,
up to
so-
like, was it May, June?
It went to
around
May.
there.
May was it May the 21st? Everything. I was on my phone and watching my portfolio.
Yep.
And it just dropped.
Right.
And I was like, oh my god. I'm talking
Like thousands.
I lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that is all planned to like they're trying to get us out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See,
Yeah.
And now
you're
we
right.
went back up and
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
higher.
see, Jess commented on what I said about the
Yeah.
Safe Moon. She said, it's because Safe Moon has been so good, we've all seen, and it would be crazy to sell the best moving coin
Yeah.
because of how much it...
Of
Yeah.
Because
And-
like we said that time,
Yeah.
me and Jess were in Melbourne at the time when it went up. I don't know how much
Yeah,
percent. It was
Yeah.
like... And you were ringing me, I'm walking down the streets, and man, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like it's...
Oh, that was a fun
If you want to
time.
make quick
Yeah.
money though, like you can take your profits and then buy back in when it drops. That's
you can.
that's a smart thing to do.
But that's the thing, and
Yeah,
that's
as well.
I was still new to crypto, so I was riding this wave, and I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you never think it's gonna go
See,
down.
Goffy made a good point there
Yeah.
too. Projects are being built and not solid assets yet, so we are getting in early still.
Yeah.
We're still
Oh,
in
getting
early.
early.
guys,
This
we
is
are
early.
so early. I
like
cannot
it's-
stress that
yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are,
That's right.
especially with this whole metaverse stuff.
Oh, the metaverse. Let's talk about the metaverse.
Oh, okay. Well,
What is a metaverse?
Well, the metaverse.
It's like
a-
a next
This
generation.
sounds like I'm about to
isn't
watch an animation or something.
Well,
You know what I mean?
it? It's
Like-
Web 3, isn't it?
well, yeah. The metaverse is it's a world within like
Another
a
world.
digital world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of our world is going to go digital. Even like things people are going to be working in the metaverse. You'll be making money in the metaverse.
So is this like playing Second Life, the game?
But yeah, but the problem is here when it comes to like what's his face? Mark Zuckerberg came out and he's saying
Meta.
Mark Zuckerberg.
right.
Called it Meta. His new
Yeah,
company.
but the problem here is we have to be very careful. I don't know how much I can say here, but we're going to be very careful when it comes
Just
to.
don't say the C
Don't
word.
say the C word.
And we're happy.
but-
Oh, we can't say.
Don't say the
oh,
C word.
The C word. Oh, trust me, I don't want to even say that word. What I'm trying to say is, crypto is the people's currency. Okay.
Yeah.
The decentral.
Yeah, you can say this.
Yeah, you can say all that, yeah.
So like DeFi and stuff like that. That's actually us getting out of this system that has.
See, my partner has said tell all.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, so the default.
if Jess has said that, it's all good.
So decentralized means we take out the middleman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
the
Amanda's
problem.
having a nice laugh about tell all.
we take out the middleman. And what's happening now is Facebook. These are all centralized, companies
Yeah.
Yeah.
that have, we don't. Personally, I would not get into the metaverse, the centralized metaverse. You got to get into the decentralized metaverses.
Yeah.
You don't want them because look at Facebook. They take away they actually use our data
Yeah.
for their own gain.
All of our millions of viewers right now are just
Sorry,
Googling,
guys.
just Googling decentralized.
But we gotta, but
I'm only
we
joking.
gotta,
Yeah.
we have to make people aware of this. And
Well, you know what? Because you know what? People don't admit sometimes.
No.
No, like Fortuny and yourself, you're sitting there going decentralized, all this stuff. People will be thinking in their heads,
What
what
is that?
the fuck is
it's
decentralized, man?
it's taking out the middleman.
I know, but like people don't want to admit, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
We don't need these big corporations. We don't need these banks anymore. We don't
Not
need,
anymore. You don't need them.
Not with this system that we're creating.
Yeah.
And Bitcoin is actually is the first thing that's actually,
Allowed
come
it to
out
happen.
and is allowing us to do this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I don't see digital as such a bad thing. A lot of people are like, oh, but we're gonna lose our cash, and I totally
Our
understand.
cash is gone anyway.
Look, I totally
Cash
understand.
used to be king, it's not anymore.
Yeah, and cash was good because it gave us
You gave us like
Why do
black
you
market
Think, why do you think cash was
Well-
good? You tell me your opinion. Why was cash good?
because you could do something on you can do something on the table
Why do you think cash was good?
yeah because
and it smelled good.
Cash was good, and that's the honest truth is because you can't be traced.
yeah you can't be traced.
And if
Yeah.
we want to say it out loud, you
Well-
cannot be traced with cash.
Okay, so what they're doing
And
is
that's
right,
why they want everyone to have credit cards and that now because they want to trace
Well,
everyone.
we'll see what's happening now. They're getting rid of that. See, cash was decentralized.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Cash was decentralized.
That's right.
They're trying to get rid of that.
Yeah.
And now they've got this. They're like,
That's
oh no,
right.
look, this has come
That's
up.
right.
yeah
Do you know what I mean? So it's just taken over that.
Well,
which is great.
but
which is great for us because that's what you want.
But
Yeah,
this is, but
yeah,
you're
that's right.
seeing the people wanting this. They want to.
They want it, of course.
because we've been suppressed for so
So,
long.
yeah,
So
like-
Madonna Santa said the
Yeah.
thing about crypto is that is another language, and the jargon is what stops people from getting into
Yeah.
it. That's exactly what I was saying.
The jargon,
But we
yeah.
need to get into this.
Yeah.
It's the future. That's what
It
I'm
is.
saying. People hear
reckon-
this market cap, decentralized, all that, and they're like,
Oh,
and they
okay.
don't want to admit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about,
All right.
and so they don't ask you.
Yeah, but not just that, KP. Right? You go into a decentralized wallet, like a trust wallet
Trust
or a
wallet.
MetaMask,
Yeah.
right? It's not like click here. You got to do a few things to get there, and people don't want to spend
Well,
that
like-
time to get to that point.
It's
So
it's gonna get easier though.
When-
Yes.
Oh, it
So
will.
For,
It
for
will.
example,
It will.
when I was buying SafeMoon,
Correct.
I felt like I was in the Labyrinth
Oh
movie,
my
going
god.
to find David Bowie, and I got stuck in the bog of eternal stench, and
Yeah, well, that's how
Yeah.
I felt like I found David Bowie at the
Yeah,
end,
man.
and I was like, because it was so hard to buy, wasn't it?
It
Oi.
was. It was
If
hard.
Johnny G wants to comment,
He can-
how many phone calls did he ring
So
when we
many
were buying
times.
SafeMoon?
So many times.
Oh my god! I was on the phone with him. It was a laugh.
I think I was on the phone with his wife Tash for about 4 hours at
Dude.
like 2 a.m. trying to get
Dude,
SafeMoon.
you know what was so funny about it? I remember I bought it and I just rang you and I was like, yeah, I bought it. And you were like, did you just do it by yourself? I was like, yeah, man. I said, what's the YouTube clip, bro? That was alright.
Nah, it's true.
Jess is cracking up.
But the
She
thing
knows
is,
it was true.
the thing is, Bitcoin was really hard to buy as well. In the
Yeah.
Yeah, it
in
was,
the first
yes,
days. That's
yes.
why once these things are easier to buy, you wait. It's gonna go
But
nuts.
guys, not every exchange is decentralized.
No.
So just letting you know that, like,
No.
Well, so that leads into you've put some questions here.
Yeah.
What sort of coins do you look for most?
yeah.
Do you look for any specific coins? Do you look for ones that are just going to make money? Do you look for ones like you're saying that are decentralized? What do you look for?
Yeah. So you look for ones that you believe are going to be part of the future and what they can do for us.
Yeah.
Also,
like I said about Ripple.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And use cases and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And yeah, you got to look at also, you got
Jess
to...
is giving you a compliment, man. You're on the phone for 4 hours with John, helping him get safe.
Yeah, what are you saying to me?
You got to... so what I do, there's a lot of different ways to choose what coins you want to... so you've got a list of the top coins. So you got from 1 to this. There's thousands of coins, and you're like, which one should I get? Yeah, you just got to get good fundamental coins. And
Well, so that's the question I'll pose to you. So
But-
the Melbourne Cup was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not like my dad. I don't know nothing about horses. So when I go bet on the Melbourne Cup, I just pick a name I like
That's
pick
right.
on it. You don't do that with crypto, right?
no.
There you go.
Well, you can. You might get lucky,
might,
but
that's right,
But
like, yeah.
if this is your hard-earned money,
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
What I do, right, I'll go for the top 5 or top 10.
Yeah.
Because I know they're going to be around for a long
Well,
time.
that's what I said to you. Was it last week or the week before? As I said, if I could give anyone a tip, and like I said, by no means am I an expert compared to
No.
to even to you guys. But the tip I would give is, if you can get the blue chip crypto
Yeah,
coins,
yeah.
That's
get
what you
them.
want.
And that's what me and Jess we're saying is,
Yeah,
we
blue
just
chip.
want to get into Ethereum because
And
it's
then-
one of the
yeah.
blue chips. Get Ethereum. If you
Yeah.
can get Ethereum, that's my opinion.
Yeah,
'cause If
Ethereum.
you can get Ethereum and mate, if you can have 5 Ethereum and then in 5 years it's worth as much as Bitcoin,
I'll be happy.
and even if you got it for $5,000 now or $6,000,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hate
Oh
it.
yeah.
you're laughing.
For sure.
I just hate Ethereum gas fees.
Yeah. Don't even go there.
But we can.
But the thing is, I really believe Solana's going to come in.
Solana.
Yeah.
I know Solana today.
You
oh,
started some,
Well, no.
you started some funny things, man, because everyone just loves 1-800.
1-800. Oh, guys, 1-800, call Jimmy. Jimmy T is missing. Now, for probably a lot of people that on the
He's-
chat, they probably don't know what
Yeah,
we're talking
'cause
about,
Jimmy-
but it's an inside joke.
Jimmy come in and Jess
Oh,
just laughing.
I know.
1-800 just
Yeah.
laughing because Jimmy's there. How you going, Jimmy?
All right, so so do you buy the top? Do you look at the top
yeah,
10?
of course. Look,
Yeah.
I've got top 10 in my portfolio, and then I've got my my Safe Moon and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, top 10 is definitely.
So
wanna,
do you...
if
Oh, sorry, keep going.
like if you wanna be like play it safe, yeah, you go
Yeah.
top 10. If you want to play it a bit more, like you got to also understand when you go top 10, your gains might not be as much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the risk reward ratio is a bit different.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That was going to lead me
Yeah,
into the
yeah,
question
yeah.
is, so do you, in your opinion, would you recommend to someone that's first getting into crypto, would you say stick on CoinSpot? and just go through them.
Yeah.
Don't go into the.
Yeah.
Do that.
Don't go
first.
into the labyrinth.
Easy.
Don't go into the labyrinth
No,
of
man.
Safe Moon. And
Look, I'm happy to help anyone if they want.
yeah, so you would say, so that's what I'm saying. So if there was a piece of advice, someone that's first getting into it, start with CoinSpot.
Start with
and then just get a feel for it.
Yeah.
Research the coins because they tell you about the coins on there, don't they?
Yeah. Now CoinSpot is a centralized exchange. So
Jimmy is actually into real estate, and he said soon you'll be able to buy houses with Bitcoin. I predict. And then Jess has said, I think you already can. Yeah, because in America, and I'm sure you can.
100%.
Someone bought a pizza with Bitcoin years ago.
Apparently,
that was the guy he's a billionaire because the guy had no money and said to him, "Listen, I'll give you 500 Bitcoin for that pizza." And he goes, "Yeah, no worries." And he took it. It was worth nothing, 82 cents. He went and paid for the pizza at his work, and now he's a billionaire, bro.
That is the best.
Like he's a millionaire.
Like apparently in Melbourne there is an ATM that spits out Bitcoin. Yeah,
so is what Jess is saying here, right?
Apparently. Not actual Bitcoin, but like you can get like put it into like a
and it gives puts it into a wallet for you. So what Jess is saying here is this right? She's saying top 10 for long term, not short term gain.
Oh.
Is that a fair call?
Sorry, say it again.
Jess is saying it's the top 10 for long term, not short term gain.
I would say long term. Yeah. You want to hold those blue chip cryptos.
Yeah,
you want to hold them for at least a few years, like even 5-10 years, and I really believe you'll be set.
Yeah.
You really, if you know which ones, like Ethereum. Although, did you see what happened? Solana today took Cardano out.
No, but Cardano just went back up after.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I love Solana, and today I was cheering.
Yeah.
You were cheering? Were you running down the street with a scarf?
I was pretty happy seeing Solana because I hold a bit of Solana. So
hey, but that's it. When you got a coin, that you hold, you get happy, don't you?
Well, I've got a price prediction for Solana.
What's your price prediction?
Oh my god, let's
go.
Price prediction, can we just say, is this? You know how they
this is not financial.
No, it's not financial. But you know how like when they're in the AFL, they clip over to a sports bet and like.
Oh yeah,
is this like our tip of the week? So what's our tip of the week? Let's go.
Well, Solana, I reckon can get to at least it can get up to 1,500 a coin.
If it gets to 1,500, I'm a happy man.
What's it now? 300 and something.
Yeah.
316. It was
$316 one coin.
For one coin.
Yeah. I think it can, like you can understand.
But what was it a month ago?
It's
170.
Well, back in July, you could pick one up for $50.
Oh my god!
A coin.
So if you got one at $50, you're laughing right now.
Oh
yeah.
That's the same with Luna. I love Luna.
Luna is a.
So guys, we follow this. I'm gonna do a shout out. We follow this this YouTube channel called Crypto Banter.
Yeah, Crypto Banter.
Them too. Crypto Banter.
HFD.
Oh, HFD.
Hey?
I was just thinking.
Yeah, go on.
So Crypto Banter, they're awesome. If you really want to know your crypto,
oh my god,
these guys know, and they do a live stream every day, and they tell you about all these different coins, and they're on point pretty much all the time.
Oh my god.
So you learn a lot of stuff from these kind of guys.
Well, I've got a lot of my coins from them.
We've had an update from Marinelli.
322.
Solana is now worth 322.
Yes.
So what Fortin is saying, you could have got it for $50, and now it's worth 322.
Yeah.
If you had to put even $1,000 into it,
Solana at the beginning of the year was like $2.
Oh my god!
It was $2.
It was $2 at the beginning of the year.
Jimmy's got the idea though. I think Jimmy's got the idea.
But that's the thing.
I'll come see you guys when your Bitcoin grows. So he's just not going to invest and just move.
That's all right. We'll just call 1-800 Jimmy.
1-800 Jimmy, he'll just come
You
over.
got to get into
He's a nice
Bitcoin,
guy.
Jim. Trust me, man.
He's a nice guy.
But
nice guy.
not financial advice.
So okay, so that would lead us in. We got that.
Yeah.
Is that you're saying that was your tip? Because we were going to say to you,
Am I allowed to shill coins? No, I'm joking.
What's shill coin?
Like shill it. Like
I'll give it a bad name.
no, like bring it up so people go and buy it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because I hold a bag of it. No, I'm joking.
The next question we're going to say is
Buy some
we were going to
VRA.
Yeah, VRA guys, VRA.
Yeah, we were going to lean into this question is if you could, if someone come up to you right now, let's just say Jimmy Tsana comes up to you right now, he's in the comment and says, all right, I've got some money, whatever amount of money, I want to invest in a coin right now. What coin would you tell him to invest in? I'll go with Chris first. What coin would you tell KP, has no idea about nothing, mate, what coin do I invest in?
I reckon the best bang for buck right now is probably VRA. The reason I say that is because you can stake it. Now, staking.
Oh yeah.
Staking means that you can make say you've got a bank account and
It's
you
like
make
interest.
It's like making it's like it's making interest for you. So you're staking your coin and it's like it's mining it for you.
Yeah.
Well, not mining. It's giving you
is
reward.
yeah,
It's like
It's mining it.
it's mining it really.
It's like interest on a bank account, isn't it? It's
So basically, per year, you get 25% on whatever-
25.55, I think it is.
on what you hold, right? And that's only until March apparently. But I mean, that's amazing. No bank can give you that.
Yeah, I think
All right.
it was the other week the Don told us how much a high interest account gives you on 100 grand, and it was like
Yeah.
sweet FA.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
So, all right.
So,
All right,
so I reckon Vra, and I'll say one more. I think
Yeah, go.
Luna.
Yeah.
Luna.
Is a what's it called again? Those kind of tokens. They're a different kind of token.
It's a
Stable coin. That's what it's
no,
called.
No, so Luna has their own stable coin.
Yeah.
And as more, so this is the crazy thing about Luna. So it's a stable. They've got their own stable coin. It's actually a decentralized stable coin.
Yeah.
So your tethers and your other stable coins aren't, right? When people start using the decentralized stablecoin as the
Tether.
Luna one,
Yeah.
Luna's going to get burnt. So
Yeah.
the supply of Luna is going down.
So is that similar to SafeMoon? Like it's a self-deflating coin.
Yeah. So the circulating supply is going down,
Yeah.
and the Luna price is going to
Gonna go up.
skyrocket.
That's right.
Yeah. So basically, what it is market cap with supply, and that's how they figure out the price, isn't
Yeah.
it? Right.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know.
So just think about this: if the world does go digital and
Yeah.
and you're using Terra Luna stablecoin, think about everyone using it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It'll be like gold 100 years ago.
Freaking Luna gets burnt, and
Yeah.
you're holding Luna. Oh my god!
I know.
All right, so
Crazy.
we'll put the same question.
Oh, yeah.
Over to Fortinet.
Oh, yeah,
I
okay,
know nothing about crypto, and I've come to you and said I've got a bit of money.
Well,
What coin or two should I invest in?
Well, it depends. What kind of are you a risky person or?
I'm a gambling man.
Oh, you're a gambling man.
What do I invest
He
in?
just lost all his money at Melbourne
Yeah.
Cup.
I
What
would
do I
say Shiba Inu. No, I'm joking. Nah, actually, did you hear about Shiba?
I did.
Some person put $8,000
I
on
heard,
it.
and he's a millionaire.
No, a billionaire.
Yeah, he,
1.2 billion they made.
But he said, he goes, if I'd have waited a day, I would have been more rich. He sold it. He thought it was, and it kept going. And he was like, man, I would have.
More than 1.2 billion.
Yeah, he goes, I would have made, because it went up more. He goes, I would have made more.
wow.
Yeah, but see, that's the trap.
Yeah, no, that's right.
You always sell before.
Look,
I know, listen,
It
you
goes to
can't,
the top.
what the thing is, it goes back to even when people, like, you're gambling, right? It's, you can't, like, say you go in and you win on roulette, right?
Yeah.
Even if you win $10, be happy because you never had that $10.
Yeah, of course.
That's
So
right.
if you've made 400,000, right? Let's just
Yeah.
say someone's made 400,000 on Bitcoin, and then the next day they could have made $1 million.
Oh,
Don't be
yeah.
upset because you never had that 400,000.
That's
That's
right.
right.
You
You
get
can't
what I
be
mean? So
greedy.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's
You
right.
can't
Alright,
be greedy.
So we're putting you on the spot.
So,
Putting you on the spot. What
right now,
two coins?
Right now, for this now,
Right
Right
now.
now.
What two coins?
I would say Solana
Yep.
and oh shit.
I love
So what did you
Solana.
say? You said VRA and Luna.
But I do
And
love
we've got,
Solana.
yeah, you do? And we've got Solana and...
Oh look, I would say,
Say it for that.
yeah, I would say VRA.
VRA?
Yeah. How about you, man?
Listen, if I...
The Don
listen,
loves VRA.
I personally
You got
agree.
VRA?
I personally agree. VRA is just because, like, you can stake it and that, and it's...
It's a gaming
Pretty
coin.
much, yeah, it's a gaming thing. It's making you free money. But I personally, I'd go Ripple.
Oh yeah.
Just because once
Once
the banks want that technology,
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
they are.
because yeah, they do. I mean, it makes Osco like it's like the
Yeah.
Flash running against me.
Yeah.
Like
I
it
need
makes
to get-
Osco look like nothing.
Yeah.
So it's so quick, and people want to send money like that.
Especially with
that.
big transactions.
That's right.
Like
They-
millions of dollars.
You know,
I
so
need to
say a
get-
huge company, I don't know, whoever, a massive company
Yeah.
wants to send huge money, and they
Yeah.
can do it like
Like
that.
that, I know.
I need to get a bag of Ripple.
Yeah. So
I haven't
that's
got
me.
Ripple. I used to have it.
That's me personally. But so what we're going to go into is me and Chris gave this a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Before we end our crypto talk, we want you to tell us your top 5 cryptos right
Okay,
now.
top 5?
Your top 5 right now.
Top 5 guys.
Top 5 will be.
Wait. Get a pen and paper ready, guys. Get a pen and paper.
Well, let's say if we can recap before you go for Tini. I think me and Chris actually agreed. We said the top 5 were, this was our opinion. We
Yeah.
said Bitcoin, Ethereum,
Solana,
Solana,
Cardano.
we put something else in there. But we said
I say Luna.
we said around them. I think we said Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, but I can't remember the fifth one.
BNB is a good one too.
BNB, I think we did say BNB actually. I think we may have said Binance.
Mine would be Solana, Polkadot, Thorchain.
VeChain, is that's VeChain Thor? No, just Thorchain.
Thorchain, it's Rune.
Yeah, I don't know about Thorchain.
Oh, Thorchain.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And?
What did I say? Luna.
So
And I have to throw in a metaverse token.
UFO?
Oh.
So are you saying that Ethereum and Bitcoin are not in the top 5?
No, not for me. Only because, they are the top cryptos.
Yeah.
Right? But
Well, that's why I said that, because I just think they're the top 2 cryptos, right?
Yeah.
that's.
Well, yeah. And I'm going to say a metaverse token. I love UFO, but I'm saying for if people want to that's high risk. I'll say Sandbox.
Sandbox. How about Matter?
Yeah,
Mana.
Yeah. Any metaverse token, man, you get it, you'll be laughing very soon. But I just also want to say,
Go.
Bitcoin, and maybe we can go back to this podcast
100%.
at the end of December. But I'm calling a Bitcoin at $181,000.
$181,000.
So you're pretty much saying it's worth 80 something now. It's gonna go 100 grand.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm predicting. At end of December. I could be wrong.
I was thinking Bitcoin would go to about 100,000.
Oh, it's gonna break 100.
But I didn't know it was gonna get 180.
No, Australian dollars.
Before we continue, we're just gonna get into the chat a little bit there. So we got Johnny Pitts has come in and said, rumor has it that the Jazz Man is coming out with his own coin called Jazzy C. It'd be it'd just be Jazz Hands. And then Alan has said, hey guys, I have no crypto. What am I doing?
Alan, is that Alia?
It could be.
It could be Alia.
It could be Alia. I can't remember. Alia, just let us know if that's you. And I'm sorry Tottenham. I'm sorry Tottenham got Conte before us, man. That's nothing I can do about that.
But if anyone wants to get into crypto, I'm happy to help anyone.
Yeah. Well, and Amanda has said, Chris's partner said, XRP, so she's with me, Ripple, MetaHero, and Solana. That's her 3 that she's
Guys, Solana's going to be the Ethereum killer, I'll tell you now. And I'll tell you why. Because Solana is faster.
So, but before you want to explain to people, when you say Ethereum killer, you're saying Ethereum's not going to be worth what it's worth?
You got to understand.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it will be.
No, but people think when you say Ethereum killer, they're like, oh, what if I've got Ethereum? Is it going to devalue?
No, yeah, okay. No, what I'm trying to say is Solana is going to take over the market cap of Ethereum.
So it's not going to make Ethereum.
No.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. People might think you're saying killer, it's going to make Ethereum be not worth any money.
No.
Okay.
More people will use Solana's blockchain.
Because it's cheaper, it's faster.
Yeah.
Why would you use... Although Ethereum they are coming out with a 2.0 next year, which could really be amazing.
Change everything.
Yeah.
Before you go, you know what I get asked a lot? And it's hard for me to answer. I always get asked, right, what is a blockchain?
Oh.
Do you know what? I think that's the number one honest to...
It's hard to explain.
I think that's the number one question people ask about crypto. Yeah. They're like, oh, I bought it on this blockchain. What's a blockchain?
Yeah, can you...
Well, it's like... It's a block that holds, like, information.
Yeah.
They're like blocks of information. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know what this is. It's like a...
Good evening, Chandy. How you doing?
Chandy, good evening.
Yeah, so blockchains are like... Yeah,
they're a place that holds information.
Yeah, they are.
And it's fast.
Because cryptocurrency is effectively online. It's crypto.
So for instance, Solana is a blockchain.
Yeah.
Right? And then all these other little projects build on their blockchain.
Yeah.
It's like saying Apple.
Apple.
And then they've got all these apps.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is the new age, and it's hard to get your head around it, but eventually we will. And eventually we're all going to be in the metaverse, so good luck.
We will be in the metaverse.
All right, well...
Be in the decentralized one, though.
Decentralized, there you go. You've heard it here first from Cryptopolis.
Cryptopolis, oh my God.
So,
Miss Cryptopolis.
So that's pretty much
ended
our crypto section.
We could talk for hours.
But we've got some other
we got other topics to bring up.
Just one last thought. We are going into a bull market. So if you want to get in, you got to get in now. Now is your last chance to get into this bull market.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. It's
Or
gonna be nuts.
Or what you can do is wait till the bull market ends and then wait for the bear market and then start accumulating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's two things you can do.
All right. So,
but if you have any questions about it and you want us to help you, if you got no idea about crypto, you want us to help you, we can help you get started.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, like we said, we're no experts.
No,
we're
experts. But we've dabbled in it. We know the processes.
That's it.
And we can help you. Send us a DM on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or send us a message on Facebook or whatever. Yeah. And our Facebook links are in the description. Yeah. And and we'll actually put Futini's Snapchat down there.
Yeah, we can.
Snapchat, her Facebook.
If anyone wants to know, I'm happy to help.
We're happy to help. So, but good luck, guys. If you guys get into it.
That's it. So that's taken us to the end of our crypto section. We're gonna say goodbye to Futini now.
Are you gonna stick around?
So what's on
the agenda?
We're talking.
Stick around if you like. We got
talking sitcoms and that. If you want.
Sitcoms, and then we're going to talk some ROGEN FILES. Up to you.
Some what?
ROGEN FILEs, which is conspiracy.
Ah.
So what we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to show you a clip of one of our videos that's coming out soon. It's a cheeseburger challenge. So we're just going to
wait before you say. Just thank you, Futini, for coming.
Yeah, no worries, guys. Thanks for having me, and good luck on your crypto journey.
There you go, guys.
We're all gonna be like partying very soon. Safe Moon party at my place.
There you go. So there you go. We're gonna put you over to that clip, guys. Just.
Today we're doing another massive challenge. Me and Jimmy, we're doing 10 cheeseburgers challenge. No time limit, see where we go, but try and get below 10 minutes. And then we got KP and Mr. Professor X doing the double quarter pounder and see how fast they can eat one. Today we're doing another massive challenge. Me and Jimmy, we're doing 10 cheeseburgers challenge. No time limit, see where we go, but try and get below 10 minutes. And then we got KP and Mr. Professor X doing the double quarter pounder and see how fast they can eat one double quarter pounder. See how fast they can do it.
In the mouth.
Alright, ready, set, go.
Oh, dude.
Come on, boys, you can use your water.
There, you figured them up with that.
Yep.
So how's the maneuver?
Man, I reckon you're gonna beat your last time. You're at 52 seconds.
You did it in 9 seconds, bro.
How you doing 9 seconds?
Who's the best? How many reckon he's gonna do? I reckon he's gonna smash it.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Today we're doing another massive challenge. Me and Jimmy, we're doing 10 cheeseburgers challenge. No time limit, see where we go, but try and get below 10 minutes. And then we got KP and Mr. Professor.
Alright guys, so
we are back. Did you guys like that? I hope you guys liked that sneak peek of the 10 cheeseburgers.
Yes.
Even though Jimmy looked like he was just eating normally.
Listen, I don't know if everyone else saw that. Even I feel that Jazzman needs to join you soon. I think he will. I hope the
Jazzman comes.
To my memory, the Jazzman was meant to come.
Well, I did talk to him.
He fell off a tricycle or something.
He fell off a tricycle.
I think he was playing a saxophone. He fell over, and then that's why Lucas and George filled in, didn't they?
They did. So no, I'm sure the Jazzman will appear and we'll do jazz hands.
I don't know if Jess can tell us what are the eyes. Is that the eyes because of what you were as shocked as I was when I saw Chris eat a cheeseburger in 9 seconds? Because when I saw him do that with my own 2 eyes, I was.
It was good.
So I don't know. You can tell us, Jess, if that's what you're talking about. That was next level. So,
but guys, yeah, make sure you stick around. Look, if I'll just say it again, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe, and also hit that like button, guys.
Hit that like button.
Helps us get more people in here, and it makes the algorithm just work.
It helps for the algorithm.
It helps for the algorithm.
So it's like we always say, guys. We say it on our other videos: like, share, subscribe, comment.
That's right.
You name it.
That's right. And as I said before, we're the best podcast in the world. So just get used to it, guys.
Oh, he bent his saxophone. I knew it.
All right.
Yeah, we know. We had it on loop because we're getting Chris a new chair.
I have to get a new chair.
Yeah, so we had it on loop just for a bit, just so we could get our guests out and.
Anyway, guys.
Yep. All right,
guys. What's the next topic?
All right.
KP?
So the next topic is we're going to bring it up on the screen here. Is we are talking about the best sitcom of all time.
Oh, the best in the world, eh?
The best sitcom of all time. I mean,
all
anyone
time.
that knows me knows what my answer is. And I think you're the same answer. But we're going to put up a few arguments, aren't we?
We are.
Aren't we? So.
All right. Well, we'll go with you first because you're the sitcom man. What do you think is the number one of all time?
I think Seinfeld is the best show of all time. That's me personally. It's like not just the best sitcom.
I love you, man.
Not just the best sitcom. It's like
Seinfeld is the best.
Listen, I'll tell you. I told you this story the other day. You didn't know about this story. Remember I told you this?
Yeah.
So, on the final episode of Seinfeld in Los Angeles when it premiered, that was the day Frank Sinatra died. He died. Frank Sinatra. They got a 911 call while the final episode of Seinfeld was premiering, and the ambulance said, "This is a fact. Anyone can search it." They got to his house in record time. Got him back to the ambulance in record time. They said there was not a car on the road because the whole of Los Angeles was at home watching the final episode of Seinfeld. Unfortunately, Frank Sinatra passed away. But that was the day he died.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was. Look.
That's how popular Seinfeld was.
It was.
Or is.
I just don't. You know what I don't understand? I don't get the people that don't like Seinfeld. I just don't get them. Like.
Yeah, you know what I don't get? I don't get the people that think Friends is better. I'm sorry for the people that like Friends more. I don't know how you can think Friends is better than Seinfeld.
Look, I do like Friends. Not saying I don't like it, but it's not Seinfeld level.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's not. Maybe because we're guys, maybe the girls might like the Friends more because it's got more of that.
Maybe.
You know.
So if I was to give top 2 or 3 personally, and you haven't seen it, which is, this blows my mind that you haven't seen this sitcom.
Which one?
My second favourite sitcom is The Office. The American
I've never
Office.
seen it.
Okay,
I've never watched it.
That is the show.
I heard it's funny though.
That is the show that sent Steve Carell to stardom. And
I love Steve Carell, by the way.
he is, when you watch The Office, right, you watch it, you find out that he is one of the most talented actors.
Oh.
The guy's amazing. And if you watch The Office, Amanda said she hated Friends. If you watch The Office, you actually get to see how good of an actor that guy is. He is just so talented. There's stories with John Krasinski that he's obviously a star now in Jack Ryan, and he was on The Office as a nobody.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen actually auditioned for The Office.
I
auditioned
for it.
And now you haven't even watched it.
I haven't even watched it.
But he auditioned for Jim's role, I think. But he said, there was just times, he goes, Steve Carell would just have us in stitches. He goes, stitches, because we couldn't finish scenes, and he would just have a straight face.
Yeah.
And he would do it just to make us laugh, on purpose. Like he was.
I love 40-Year-Old Virgin.
You got to watch The Office. That's what got him the role.
Yeah, Evan Almighty and all that kind of stuff. So I really like him. So I want to watch it now.
So I don't know if there's a room, I believe, up there, one of your favourites is Roseanne.
I love Roseanne.
You love Roseanne?
Roseanne's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know, just when that music hit, the you know, like I just love it, man, and like it just brings back so many memories. It's nostalgic for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Well, do you know what I think is one of the best sitcoms ever? And it was the sitcom that Seinfeld actually took over. Was Cheers. Cheers was when Seinfeld's first 3 seasons, it was going to get cut because Cheers was so popular.
Cheers was.
And then season 4 happened in Seinfeld, and it just went. And it just became the most popular sitcom of all time. But Cheers was. If you like Ted Danson, he's a great actor. It was a.
It's a show about a bar. You just rock up at a bar and just talk at a bar.
Yeah.
That's all it is about. But why do you think Seinfeld is the best? Like, why do you think it has that? Like, what made it so good?
because I think it just relates.
It relates, eh?
Seinfeld, Jerry has always said, because listen, I've read his books, everything, because I know every Seinfeld episode off by heart. I love Seinfeld. Like he has said, everyone always said it was a show about nothing, but it actually wasn't. He always says that. He goes, it wasn't a show about nothing. He goes, it was just, it relates because it's like these guys having relationship problems with their mates, problems with their family, problems with friendships, problems with financial. Like George, pretty much for almost 6-7 seasons, doesn't have a job.
Poor guy. Yeah,
George.
It's safe.
But do you know what I mean? Like it's just,
yeah.
It just relates to people
Yeah, yeah.
who are struggling to find what it relates, but in a funny way.
It does.
And I just think it's aged well. People wouldn't watch it and think, the only thing you would think that it's an old show is they don't have mobile phones. Other than that, it's aged well.
Yeah, it has.
Whereas when you look at Cheers, it probably hasn't aged well. You can tell it's
older
80s show.
Yeah.
Even Roseanne, you can tell it's probably a bit old. Whereas Seinfeld has aged well, probably because it's in New York City.
Yeah.
New York City is very retro with the times.
It's like Friends. Friends has aged well.
It has, because I think again because it's in New York City.
Yeah, it's in New York
That's
City, and
the,
it's very,
it's
a very metropolitan kind of show.
Benny Bill, Jimmy Tanner has said, and then Yanni's laughing. Benny Bill, how old are you? See, just the same what I'm saying. Situations that happen.
Acropolis Now.
Yeah, I know. Acropolis Now.
That's a good show.
It was, but it's not up in the top. Though.
It's not top.
It's obviously it was a funny. If you're a Greek,
ethnic, you love it.
Yeah, you remember it. And
Well,
I've actually met Mimo a few times. Like he comes and does
He's a nice
stuff for the
bloke.
sock club. He's a very nice guy. He's a funny guy just in general. Like you sit there and you just laugh. Like he's a funny dude.
Acropolis Now was good.
Yeah.
What else is good in Australia? I mean, they don't go.
Do you know what? Do you know what's one that's funny Australian ones that Jess actually made me watch? That are funny Australian ones, like Kath and Kim.
Kath and Kim, yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's just you watch it, you think this is just cooked.
Do you remember Fast Forward?
Yeah, Fast Forward was, but it wasn't a sitcom.
It wasn't a sitcom.
Fast Forward was hilarious though. Like,
oh yeah, Fast Forward was great.
and Full Frontal, they were next
Full Frontal,
level.
yeah, they were next level. But see, with Seinfeld, I love it because the characters, man,
they're the best.
Like, and you can just sometimes you can relate to them.
Of course.
And that's why I love it so much. Like,
of course.
Like George, like he's just lazy, and then when you're lazy, you feel like George Costanza, right?
Of course, man.
Kramer, like
when you're out there with an idea, you're Kramer, aren't you?
Well, like when you fall over and you're clumsy, you're Kramer.
Yeah.
Or when you try and say a bad joke, you're Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I don't know when we're in a lane. Maybe when we lose the plot.
Yeah, maybe when you just snap and everyone's scared of you. You're
and then you got Newman.
Newman's the best. You know, actually, Newman and Jerry, you know, they're like Superman and Lex Luthor in the show.
Oh, well, there
you
go.
You know, in real life, they're like best.
Yeah, of course.
Best mates.
Oh.
Like.
And then you got the fathers and the
Kingswood County.
What's Kingswood County?
Kingswood Country. So that's an old Australian show, and they drove Kingswood. Like it was there.
There's some good British ones as well.
So Jimmy has said Soup Nazi was the best. Oh, sorry, I stopped in the middle of my thoughts. But you said some of the British comedies are the best ever. The Office is based on a British The Office that Ricky Gervais created. Yeah. He created The Office.
Yeah. What was that? Faulty Towers?
There's heaps of them, man.
Faulty Towers was good.
What was the one with Some Mothers Do Have Them? Blackadder. That's what made Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Bean. Like they were just. The British comedy is very known for being.
So if Seinfeld is number one for you.
Or was The Adventures just that was funny too.
Love Thy Neighbour.
Love Thy Neighbour, yeah.
So if Seinfeld is number one, what's number two?
I said I think The Office for me.
Number two,
it's hilarious. But I think you got to give credit to some of the new ones. Listen, I didn't like it that much, but it was really popular, like 2.5 Men.
Oh, 2.5 Men was great.
See, I didn't actually like it that much. But then The Big Bang Theory.
Yes,
11 seasons. You don't get 11 seasons on NBC unless you got viewers.
Oh, of course.
So obviously that was
it relates to the newer generation.
Yeah, it does. That's why I didn't mind Big Bang Theory. I got because I'm a bit of that nerd on the side. You get it. You do. You relate to it a bit. But but for me, Seinfeld, The Office. I know Johnny G loves The Office too. George loves The Office. Like,
is Friends anywhere in your top 5?
No, not for me personally.
Top 10.
Probably, and you know what? Only because I just used to crack up at Joey and Chandler.
Look, I reckon it's in my top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
Because I love... look, people say they hate Ross, but I actually love Ross.
He's funny. They make him funny.
Yeah.
He's like neurotic and it's funny.
Yeah, there's a few scenes.
Oh, it is. It's
one where he got sunburnt, I just lose it. Hey, Chris Christopoulos. It's my cousin, Chris.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec has to be up
Parks
there.
and Recreation, he's saying.
Slow season 1, but that's great.
But that's you know what, Johnny Pitts? That's actually the same with The Office. Season 1 is a bit slow, But then when Steve Carell, Dwight, which is Ryan Wilson, and Jim get into their groove, them three characters they've got, in my opinion, one of the best chemistries three guys have ever had on a TV show in history. Them in The Office. That's why you got to watch The Office.
I've got to watch it, man.
Anyone who hasn't seen The Office, mate. See, Johnny Pitcher's saying correct. Like, it's the same. The Office was like that, and it's.
He goes for Olympiacos, man. It's not a good team.
Well, that's who I'm meant to go for, but I don't really follow the Greek league, to be honest. To be honest, I'm meant to go for them in the Greek league, but I don't really follow
All my relatives on my mum's side, or Olympiacos.
Yeah, my dad said he went for them, but we don't really follow them that much. But I'd rather them win than anyone else in. See, he's saying The Office takes off after season 2. It does. Oh, okay. It does. Steve Carell just gets into his groove and just, you know, like it's. Well, when Jim, that guy I'm telling you about, when John Krasinski interviewed for it, he said, I interviewed for it. He left his day job to go there, and he was making like $500 a week, and then he got this gig as Jim. Yeah. And he just, you know, skyrocketed him.
No, look, I'll have to go watch it.
Yeah, you got it.
But as you said before, 2.5 Men, I really got into that.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. It was popular.
As the seasons, and when they got rid of Charlie, it kind of, and they got...
It's a shame because Ashton Kutcher's actually a good actor, isn't he?
I like Ashton Kutcher.
He just didn't fit the role, maybe?
I think because you had such a good
they were trying to lead in
Charlie, you couldn't replace him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like saying, let's do another Back to the Future with another without Marty McFly.
Yeah. Well, it's like you said, you know how you said about Seinfeld before? There was one guy you got to mention. You mentioned Newman. This is what I loved about Seinfeld, all the extra characters. Mr. Peterman was an absolute legend. Frank Costanza is one of the best characters ever made. And 100%. The way that Ben Stiller's dad, Frank Stiller, played him...
100%. One of the best...
Dude.
Oh.
The best.
And even the mum.
Estelle. The best, man. You know, like when she wants a divorce and he's like, you want a divorce? You got it! It's just the best. Like, just so abrupt. Like, but the best. Like,
and then you had, like, the soup Nazi.
Dude, the characters were the best. Like, Kenny Banya.
Kenny Banya. Just... Or Putty was also...
Putty was a champion. Putty was the best. He's just sitting there, he's like, what's the matter with you? Yeah. Hey, babe.
Hey, babe, how's it going?
How's it going? And it was the
best, like, Putty was next level, man.
Do you know, Amanda, I reckon, a lot of people might not know this unless they're big Seinfeld fans. That comment that Amanda just said there, that is a season 3 episode. This is before Seinfeld was massive. That episode, The Librarian, where the teacher calls George can't stand you, is one of the best episodes ever.
I can't remember that one.
There's a librarian.
Yeah, the librarian. I remember.
For Tropic of Cancer. Yeah. And he's going to get it. And Jerry has even admitted recently, I was reading it, he's like, man, it was so stupid because there was a detective for a library, the New York State Library, trying to find this book, acting like he's been in wars and stuff. And he goes, I couldn't keep a straight face shooting it. But that is one of the best episodes ever. People always go back to Soup Nazi, all that, because they forget about those early episodes that were actually amazing.
Some of the early stuff was awesome.
That one. Even the one, you know, Jerry said, I've watched him, and he says, the Chinese restaurant. The whole episode was them waiting for a table.
Yeah, they were, that was the best.
He goes, I said to Larry David, he's like, man, they're not going to buy this. And he goes, dude, we're doing it. Look at it.
Larry David.
Well, George is based on him.
Yeah, he's got a good mind.
Yeah, he's like, listen, he goes, we're doing it. He goes, because haven't you ever been there waiting for a table? Because obviously in New York,
everyone's waiting for a table.
He's all waiting for a table. He goes, it'll be funny. And it was.
And that's where we talked about before. That's where it relates.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You relate to something.
That's where it relates to everything.
Mr. Bookman. See, Johnny knows. For him to say the names.
Mr. Bookman.
Johnny, I didn't say the names because I didn't know if people were normal. But that episode is one of the best episodes ever, man.
You know what I used to love as a kid, like being at high school.
Yeah.
And you just know that Thursday or was it Wednesday?
For Seinfeld,
with the new
Thursdays.
Episode, with the Thursday, the new episode will come out, and you're like, I can't wait. And then everyone the next day at school is talking about it.
Me and my brother George, we used to record them on. I won't divulge into it. My dad used to bring home these video cassettes from work, right, and say to us, "Here, tape over them." And we used to tape over them with Seinfeld, and they were all on the old runtime, these 320-minute video. We just used to. We had every episode chronologically taped. Me and George were obsessed with it, and when it got announced that season 9 was going to be the last season, I mean, I was only young. It was 98.
I was upset.
I was devastated. I was 12 years old. I was devastated.
It was. Did you like the last episode the way it ended?
Listen,
could it have ended any other way?
Listen, what I always say to people is people always like, oh, the last episode. But this is what I say. I haven't actually seen Game of Thrones, right? But was the last episode good?
No, it was the worst. Game of Thrones, like I was a big fan of Game of Thrones
That's
until
what
that
I'm
last
saying.
episode.
So what I'm going to say
I
is,
can't watch it anymore.
final seasons and last episodes,
Yeah.
and Jerry has even said they're never going to live up to expectations because it's something you love ending.
Yeah, I know.
When you look back to when you look back to memories of your grandparents and that, you don't look back to that final day. You look back to memories of.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? And when something that you love is ending, it's never going to be good
Nah.
because it's ending.
Oh yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's.
I know, but you know what? Like, I don't know back
They
then
could have done
wouldn't-
it differently,
but they could do alternate endings.
they could have.
That could have been cool.
They could have. But you know what I mean? In the end, who cares? It's one episode out of 9 seasons.
Yeah, true. No.
You know?
I didn't mind the ending.
Yeah, it's okay. Like
They just
it's-
got to jail and it's like,
Yeah,
they went to
yeah.
jail. Oh well.
No one talks about God anymore. Listen, Lucas, I haven't seen it, and
Don't.
John always gets upset at me like it was until the last season.
The
he said.
last season was
But-
crap.
What I'm saying is, I know.
Visually, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
But the storyline at the end, it was just like.
See,
I'm not even going to tell you
no,
because I
see,
don't want to
listen.
spoil
There's
it.
another show. It's not a sitcom that Chris has started watching it because when I told him last week, I don't know if people in the comments can say that if you've seen the show You. I go,
You?
Chris. I go, I'm watching You season 3 with Jess, and he goes, "What's You?" I fell off my chair. I'm like,
What?
you haven't watched You.
Well, I
And then-
I never
but you
knew
started
about it.
watching
I
it,
started
haven't you?
watching it. It's really good.
So
It's really
You,
good.
that's how I'm like with You. And then he told me he hasn't seen The Office, and I was losing it. You haven't seen You in The Office. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So everyone is drilling the God, haven't they? They
Yeah, they went away from the books. Yeah.
See, Johnny, what you're saying, Seinfeld did that a bit. The last season was very different to
Of Seinfeld?
Yeah, because it was a different writer, different producer. Larry David had gone. He only came back for the final.
Oh,
He
really?
left for the season 8, season 9. Larry David wasn't
Ah.
there. That's why it was a bit of a different.
I have to go back and
Yeah,
check
see,
it out.
that's what I'm saying. I know I'm all off by heart. That's how I know. Like it's, it's
But Game
Chris,
of Thrones.
your namesake has said he keeps telling people he loves the GOT ending.
Who does?
Your namesake, man.
I keep telling people I love it. Oh well, that's
See, my
shameless.
partner has said, has anyone seen Shane? It's not a sitcom because it's more drama comedy.
Yeah.
That's one of the best shows. And that's actually based on an English show. Have you seen Shameless?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen-
There's a character in Shameless called Frank Gallagher.
Frank Gallagher.
And
Is it on Netflix?
yes.
Okay.
He is one of the worst human beings, like when you look at it, but he is one of the best characters ever created.
Yeah.
That guy, but he's one of the worst. If he was a real life person, my God.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I haven't seen, but
Oh my God, Shameless. It's got 11. It's on its final season now. It's one of the best
Okay.
shows, bro. It's about this family that are bottom of the barrel sort of family that live in Chicago South.
Oh really? Okay.
That's all you need to know. It's just, it's crazy, bro.
I'll tell you what to watch on Netflix.
All right, go.
Lupin.
Lupin.
Lupin is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a French
Yeah.
dubbed.
Ah.
It's dubbed, but it's not as bad as
Is it
Squid
better dubbed
Games.
than, I was going to say better.
It's not like Squid Games
Yeah.
where you can really tell it's dubbed. It kind of nearly matches.
Yeah.
And then the other one, if you like Mexican cartel kind of stuff,
Yeah, it's good. I like
it's
it.
called what's it called? Queen of the South.
Okay.
Great.
Well, see, that's why, like, I like.
I'm waiting for the last. I'm
That's
waiting for
why-
the last season on that one.
I don't know if you're like on, if Jess watches with me and John has seen it too, if you got Amazon, Jack Ryan. And that's
Jack
the guy,
Ry-
that's the guy from The Office, John Krasinski.
Yeah.
That is one of the best series. It's had 2
Yeah.
seasons now.
Yeah.
Great show. Obviously, we've strayed away from sitcoms a bit, but
No, it's alright.
yeah, it's
Oh,
Jess is saying Shameless. It's spicy. It is. That's what Shameless is like. It's like he does things. This guy I'm talking about, Frank Gallagher.
Yeah.
And you think, listen, you go away from the show thinking he'll never do anything that's worse, and then a couple shows later he'll do something, and you're just like,
I'm kind of guessing that you is like that because
You?
I can't see him doing anything worse at the moment.
Oh,
he's,
listen.
he's pretty bad. He looks, but
he's bad.
Yeah,
Wait
but
till-
don't tell me,
No,
don't tell me.
we can't tell you. Yeah. Galamari Beknidi is saying Squid Game.
calamari.
Now you got to work on your Greek spelling there. Come on. Galamari, that's good.
Squid,
Galamari-
we did a Squid
Game. We did a whole Squid Game episode. Squid Game it took the world by storm, didn't it? So
Well, yeah, and then if you bought the crypto, forget it.
I can't believe. You know what else? I can't believe people actually bought it.
Well, yeah, my mum, we were saying, we should get it. It's like,
Nah, but it was like,
you gotta be
it's-
careful with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, Sons of Anarchy. I never watched it, but I heard it was.
It's
yeah.
so good, man.
Yeah.
And there's a new spin-off called The Mayans,
Okay.
and I'm watching that at the moment
That's
as
all
well.
right. So you're watching You and this spin-off.
Yeah, and guess what else I'm watching?
So you're watching 3 things.
I'm watching Wentworth.
That's the Western.
It's an Australian.
Yeah.
And it's built around a woman's jail.
Uh-huh.
And what happens? It's really good.
Me and Jess love the jail shows.
You would love Wentworth is one of the best Aussie dramas you ever watch.
Me and Jess, we don't. It's not about. We actually watch, the real life jail shows. We love them.
Oh, the real life
when they go
ones.
into jails and show you things that happen in maximum security.
I haven't seen those.
It's just
ones.
like, listen, I know we're off topic, but it always mind boggles me. There's one me and Jess are watching, and it's like, this bloke's been put away for 70 years for selling drugs, and then this guy has committed first degree murder, and he's away for 20 years.
Crazy.
And you're always like, it mind boggles you. That's why I like watching it. You're like, man.
But you would love Wentworth.
Yeah, cool.
It gets deep,
Cool.
and we're on to like the last couple of episodes, and then the season's over.
If you could give, before we go into anything else, you would give a recommendation for people to watch.
Well, yeah. Look, if you haven't watched Seinfeld, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
If you like Friends more than Seinfeld, I don't know how to help you. No, but
I'd never watched that, Amanda. No, I know it was popular.
Wentworth.
Wentworth 1,000 times, but okay, there you go.
Orange is the New Black. Yeah. It's similar to Wentworth, but Wentworth better.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, because Orange is the New Black is like the American version.
Yeah.
It's not as good. It's still good.
Yeah, but not as good.
No, not as good. There's still some good characters on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Seinfeld is my number one.
Yeah.
Number two, I love Roseanne.
You love Roseanne?
Roseanne's wild.
Roseanne. It's alright.
I just get nostalgic every time I listen to that music. So
that's
I used
like
to love
me
it.
with Seinfeld. People, I'm like, man, I watch Seinfeld.
I love the old stuff like Full House and
Yeah.
I love. Do you remember that show Family Ties?
Yeah, with Michael J. Fox. Yeah, that's what made him.
And there was another one called there were two guys and they used to live with each other. And one had like an accent. Do you remember that one?
Oh, the guy, and he ended up being in Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
He's like Aqua.
Yeah.
Aqua.
What's that show called? That show was cool. That show was really good.
I'll come back next week with that show. But I know the one. I know
if
the
you guys
actor.
know which one I'm
he was
talking
funny,
about.
And he was in Beverly Hills Cop. He would always.
His name was like Serge.
Oh my God.
No, his name was Serge.
Lucas.
Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers.
That's what it's
Look
called.
at Lucas. Hey Dad, we got to hide our faces, man, because.
Hey Dad.
Yeah, but he's been locked up now, man. Hey Dad,
I know. He's a bit shifty.
He's a bit of a shifty man. So.
But no, I used to like. Oh, and Home Improvement was good.
I love Tim Allen. We are Thermians from the Klaatu Nebula. We need your help.
We are Thermians. We come from the past.
He's like this. He goes.
Yes, Commander.
No, he goes. Please, Commander. You are our last hope. He's the best. I love him.
Galaxy Quest is one of the best movies ever made.
Galaxy Quest is the best. Listen,
sorry, but that's the best movie ever.
I always tell people, if you're into Marvel and that, right? Like when my brother George, my dad, they come to work with me, and I've got this little normal hammer, and I call it Mjolnir. Like Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
But then when I get the sledgehammer, and George is the only one that knows what I'm talking about, I'm like, this is Grapthar's hammer. Grapthar's hammer is better than...
I will avenge you.
Yeah, because it's better than Thor's hammer.
You know what? A lot of people don't know what Galaxy Quest is.
That's crazy.
And that's what is really...
That's crazy.
It's a crime.
It's
a crime not to know what Galaxy Quest is. It's such a good... And the guy, when he can't breathe, he's like...
He's the best. John is Guy.
There.
See, before at the start of the chat, I was calling John Guy because I say he's Guy. That's what I tell him. Because
not you, Johnny. People are talking about...
Johnny G.
Johnny G.
Johnny G is our guy, man.
Guy.
Have I got a last name? You got a last name, guy?
Do I?
He's the best, man.
You guys should talk about my favourite comedians.
I already told Chris. We said it, and everyone knows.
We will for
Eddie
an episode.
Murphy. No one touches Eddie Murphy.
Patrick Stewart loved Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah. He would have because it was paying out Star Trek. It's honest, he would have. Well, before we go into anything else, I'll say, and I already said them to you. If you haven't seen, I don't know who hasn't seen Seinfeld. You got to see it. Oh, Dream of Genie just said that's beyond my time.
This is only our times.
If you haven't seen The Office, you got to see The Office for sitcoms wise.
That's on my list.
And then we said if you haven't seen You got to watch You.
Doing that.
Shameless, you got to watch Shameless, and Jack Ryan, you got to watch Jack Ryan. These are good shows.
All right, guys. Well,
so we've pretty much
talked about sitcoms as much. Bewitched. Lucas,
you must be older than us, man. So what we're gonna say is. The Don is even laughing about Bewitched.
The Don's lost it. The Don's lost it.
So, before we get into our next topic, we're not going to even ask people. We've decided Seinfeld's the best sitcom, haven't we?
Yeah, Seinfeld. Number one.
It's number one.
If it's not, like, I understand other people are going to say Friends. I did like Friends, but it's not number one.
It's not number one?
Nah.
It's not number one?
It's not for me. But I can see how people
just saying
would like
sitcoms,
Friends
sitcoms.
because you
Well,
get,
before we go, guys, we'll keep chatting. Can a few of you tell us what is the best sitcom? Please tell us.
best sitcom. Let's have a
Best
quick.
sitcom. Well, me and
Everyone,
Chris,
just put down number one.
please just put it. Lucas with the truth, Bewitched. So yeah, for a few people, tell us what's the best sitcom. We'll just wait here for a second. What's the best sitcom?
We'll tell.
It's got to be Seinfeld, isn't it?
If they say Friends, I'll be upset.
Come on, big man, it's got to be Seinfeld.
I've had this debate with other people about Friends. It's like,
No, it's not.
like I understand that you like the characters and you like the way they evolve because
Yeah.
they evolve differently compared to Seinfeld.
Yeah.
But
Seinfeld easy. Ab just said. Ab absolutely fabulous. That is-
Seinfeld, there we go.
Seinfeld, you only cut Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. See, there's a lot of Seinfeld.
A lot of
friends here.
Seinfelds. A lot of Seinfelds.
See, if anyone says Friends,
So
no friends here.
we're going to go into our next topic. We're going to bring it up on the screen. It's my favourite segment.
Your favorite segment?
Favourite segment is the Rogan Files. We're going to bring that up.
All right, let's do it.
I'm not even going to put us. I'm just going to bring up the Rogan Files.
My head hurts, man.
I love the Rogan Files. You know
My
what?
head hurts.
Because I love that scene so much, I've got to just see the Rogan Files one more time. There you go. Well, before we jump into it, I think Jess is cracking up because that's one of her favourite Seth Rogen scenes ever. But what your namesake is saying, I think, is right. Before we go on, Friends didn't push enough boundaries. I agree. That's why I don't think it's as good. I don't think it did. It was just the same thing.
true.
Whereas Seinfeld did. Seinfeld pushed things that, like the show The Contest, that one, they were like, Jerry said, he goes, man, this can't go on TV. But it did. Because it pushed boundaries. You know what I mean? Which is true.
Especially that time.
Yeah, I totally agree. So we're going into the Rogan Files. So
The Rogan Files got. Look, before we do, if you guys are brand new to our show, the Rogan Files
Tell the people, what are the Rogan Files?
It's pretty much conspiracy theories. So you would have heard the X-Files music, and
it's called the Rogan Files because he's the Aussie Seth Rogen.
apparently I look like Seth Rogen.
He
so
does. He doesn't know, he is the Aussie Seth Rogen. So
and I'm the Aussie version.
what is our conspiracy of the week?
All right,
man?
so this week we're looking at the moon landing conspiracy.
The moon landing conspiracy.
Yeah, so basically,
So do we have to go like this? Do we have to go? It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
you can say
have
that.
to do
You
it.
can
We
say
have
that. I knew that was coming out sometime. I didn't know it was going to come that early.
I had to put in. You got to do it.
Well, yeah. Look, it's a massive.
Does
conspiracy.
Lucas know the other Chris Christopoulos? He does, doesn't he?
He does.
He's saying hello. There you go. They're
He
talking.
does.
They're talking.
But yeah, this is a massive conspiracy that's been around for a while, actually,
Mm-hmm.
since pretty much when they first landed. on
Do
the
you
moon.
think, has the conspiracy been around that long? Since
so.
1969?
Well,
I think
I've-
it's probably more come in when internet come in.
Well, I've got all of this information from Wikipedia.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
So this is all Wikipedia,
I'll
guys.
let you start.
Now, the Don is very interested in this as well. I can see him
Well, the Don actually came to Australia
in '69.
the year that they landed on the moon. Were you here when it happened?
Yep,
So he came to Australia.
Did you watch it on TV?
watched it.
Did you watch the Did you watch the studio fall? Like, did you watch the studio backdrop fall?
Black and white.
He watched it. So we've actually got a person on site that watched it
Wow,
live.
that is-
watched it live. So
that's
while we're
crazy.
talking, we may, you never know.
Anyway, so
So
the moon landing conspiracy theory. So
Amanda said, I think my imitation was perfect, she's saying. There you go.
so they claim like so the conspiracy theorists claim that some of or all elements of the Apollo program associated moon landing were hoax. So they're staged by NASA or possibly with the aid of other
So
organizations.
sorry to cut you there. So are they saying that all Apollo programs are hoax? So are they saying
Basically,
even Apollo 13,
yep.
the one that crashed, they're saying is a hoax as well?
I'm not sure about that one.
Because it's an Apollo program.
No, well, where did it crash? In
Apollo 13 crashed on its way.
yeah. No,
You know, they made a Tom Hanks
yeah,
movie about
I think there is one, but I
So are
couldn't
they
find
saying
it.
that's all Apollo programs? That's pretty much saying. Okay, fair
Basically,
enough.
that's what they're saying. So they reckon that NASA misled the public into believing the landings happened by manufacturing, tampering, or destroying evidence, including photos, telemetry tapes, radio, TV transmissions, and moon rock samples. So they got rid of it all, and like they tampered with it, and made it look real. This is what the conspiracy
This
theorists.
is what the theorists say.
right?
Yep.
There was a few documentaries made.
Yeah.
There was one called "Did We Land on the Moon?" And it claimed that NASA faked the first landing in 1969.
So you telling me Neil Armstrong said that great line and he wasn't even there?
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just telling
You're just telling what they say.
I'm just telling what they say.
Yeah.
So, they claimed that NASA faked the first landing in 1969 to win the space race, right? So the space race is pretty much like, so Russia was in.
I think it's Russia and China, is that right?
Russia was trying to get onto the moon first, and because they were going to get onto it, they needed to go there first.
Yeah, that's America. That actually stinks of America to me, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
That's something
then you think,
that's something they would do.
But yeah, so and there was a few books made as well. There was one from a guy called Billy Casing. His name was. He was a former USA Navy officer, but get this right. He was a bachelor. He did a Bachelor of Arts in English. So this guy is a conspiracy theorist talking about rockets and science. And his bachelor degree is an art in English. So I mean, how credible is that? You know what I mean? You know, when you got someone with that background talking about, and his book right claims that the chance of a successfully crewed landing on the moon was calculated to be 0.0017%.
That's like Shiba Inu price.
It's like Shiba Inu, right? And it would have been easier for NASA to fake the moon landings than to really go there. So this is what he thought.
Yeah.
And then we're talking about a guy that's only got a bachelor degree in arts of English, right?
Yeah.
Got no idea about technical rockets and science, what they have
It's
to do.
amazing because last week on the ROGEN Files, or the one before, it was another US Navy officer that had the theory of the hollow Earth, wasn't it?
That was Admiral Byrd. But he actually went there.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, he counted it, he reckons.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
If you want to check out
I think I remember it.
Do you guys want to check out the last ROGEN Files?
Yeah, the last ROGEN Files was about the hollow Earth.
That's right.
If you want to know about that.
Anyway, so there's some more. Flat Earth Society has accused NASA of faking the landings as well.
Yeah.
This is another group.
But see, Flat Earth are another one
they're a flat Earth.
That's a conspiracy anyway.
Yeah, but they think it's staged as well.
Yeah.
Basically, they staged it with Hollywood and Walt Disney.
Yep.
They reckon that so there was a movie they made called Capricorn 1.
Yep.
Right? Like this movie is based on a hoax journey to Mars in a spacecraft.
Yeah.
A spacecraft that looks identical to the Apollo craft. Right? And they reckon that this
might have given a boost.
Yeah, it might have given a boost in the popularity of the conspiracy theory because it looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
To the one they used in the movie.
Yeah.
So motivations. Why do they claim this? Why are they claiming this? So the United States, right, engaged in a kind of a mini war with Russia.
Oh, they've had more than mini wars.
But in the space race. So they were like,
yeah.
back then it was viewed as a national technology accomplishment.
Yeah.
Like, so if you got to the moon first, it's like, wow, like look at our country, look what we did. You know what I mean? So whoever got there first was like really. They thought that it would have been really huge for their country.
JFK famously stated in a 1962 speech, the United States chose to go to the moon because it was hard.
That's right.
He was
Yeah. Well, they reckon that because he said in 1961, it's not on this paper.
Yeah, fair.
But in 1961, he said that we're going to go to the moon in about how many years?
Whatever.
So it's like the conspiracy theorists reckon that they made
because he gave a time frame and
they had to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's what the conspiracy theorists say.
Yeah.
Now, there was a few debunkers. So
before you keep going, your namesake has just said the funniest comment I've ever seen in my life. The Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe. They actually posted that.
Yeah.
So they say it's Flat Earth, but they've got members all around the globe. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That is pretty funny.
And he's saying they actually posted it. That's hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. Sorry. That was.
So anyway, so
You're laughing because that's hilarious, man. Come on.
I love it.
Man,
It went
jeez.
cha-ching.
That was a good
This
one.
guy's
That
nearly
was-
crying.
That was hilarious, bro.
So basically, there was a few people that have debunked it.
Yeah.
So there's a guy called Phil Plait.
Yep.
2002, he made a book called Bad Astronomy.
Yep.
That the Soviets would cry foul if the United States tried to fake the moon landing. So they wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Because if the Soviets found out
Yeah.
that it was a fake,
Yeah.
it was fake, they would have gone, oh, look at you guys, and played the bully.
Yeah, well,
do you know what I mean?
To my knowledge, and listen, it's not extensive, but I think Russia's space program is still 10 times better than NASA's. NASA doesn't even do anything anymore. Russia and China are the main players in the space program now.
I think now they are.
Yeah,
but
I
back
think they
then,
are.
I don't think back then they
Oh,
were.
maybe not, but I think they've had more astronauts than America or Russia.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not 100% on that. If anyone knows,
If anyone knows,
please.
guys.
Please.
But
I'm in tears. Because that was funny, man. That was a good one.
But yeah, it was for the Soviets, it's a huge propaganda win.
Yeah.
If it was a hoax.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
why would they hoax it to risk that? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you're going to risk, and your enemy
Yeah.
getting the upper hand, you wouldn't do that, right?
Yeah.
So there was a guy that responded to that.
Yeah.
Guy that wrote that
Is
book.
that this one?
Yeah, he wrote, the Soviets did not have the capability to track deep spacecraft until late 1972. Immediately after which the last 3 Apollo missions were abruptly cancelled.
See, I don't know what year the one that crashed, Apollo 13, was. I'm not... If anyone knows...
I don't know.
But I know that one crashed.
It did crash.
Yeah, that was...
It did crash, but I don't know how.
I'm not sure.
Watch the movie, man. But,
Yeah, you got to watch Tom Hanks.
So apparently the Soviets have been sending uncrewed spacecraft to the moon since 1959.
59.
So they've been sending crafts there, but they just haven't landed. They haven't gone with people there.
So is that it says that's a fact. They've been
That's a
sending uncrewed,
Yeah.
so unmanned spacecrafts to the moon.
Yeah.
The
Since
Sputniks.
oh, he knew it. The Spetsnaz. Since
The Sputnik program.
so there you go. So the Don has told us that's the Sputnik
the
program.
Sputnik program. There you go. So, yeah, I think it says it here, but we've just bypassed it.
Yeah, there you go. So, there you go. Chris has said that as well. The Soyuz, the Russian rocket, used for all space flights to space stations, I believe. But since SpaceX has a lot of success, they've taken over the contact mostly. There you go.
And
However, boys, the Soyuz was after the Sputniks.
All right, the Soyuz was after the Sputniks were being told. There you go. So we've been...
And also, they reckon that NASA faked the landings to avoid humiliation to ensure that it continued to get funding.
NASA, right, okay.
So, they did it so they could get more funding. Because they were because it takes a lot of money to go to the moon.
30 billion.
Yeah,
son.
$30 billion to go to the moon.
Could they have even raised that much money in 1969?
I don't know.
That seems like a conspiracy theory on itself.
It does, doesn't it? That's a lot of money to raise.
In 1969 it is. I mean, now it's... To them, it's to governments now, it's peanuts. But in 1969, with governments,
That's
was
right.
anyone? I doubt it.
That's right.
That's me personally, but I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
But,
even your face then. That seems like a lot for 1969, doesn't it?
yeah, that's right. So the landings had to be faked to fulfill Kennedy's 1961 goal, like we said before.
Yeah.
So he said that basically they're going to go to the moon.
Yeah.
So, for the cost of Apollo to the U.S. Congress in 1973, totaling $25.4 billion.
Yeah.
That's massive.
Yeah, that's
huge, man.
It's massive for that time, isn't it?
Yeah. Now another theory also about the moon landing and why it's a conspiracy. All right.
Yeah.
The Vietnam War was around that time.
Yep. The Vietnam War it ended in 68, didn't it?
No, in the 72.
Or 72. Sorry, it went from 68 to 71. Is that about right?
Something like that.
Yeah, so around.
So the American Patriots Friend Network, now this is a network, claim that landings helped the United States government distract public attention from unpopular Vietnam War.
Because it's the most unpopular war.
That's right.
Yes, that's right.
That's right. Landings suddenly ended about the same time that the United States ended in its involvement in the war.
Yeah.
So, people think, why they end at the same time as that moon? So, the war was one of several federal budget items which NASA had to complete compete with.
Yeah.
Yeah, so NASA's budget peaked in 1966 and fell by 42% by 1972, which was when Vietnam finished. So you can see how much it fell.
It is. It's like you said, it's the most... I mean, listen, no war is popular.
It fell 42% in 72. That's a massive drop.
Like I said, no war is popular, but Vietnam is usually considered the most unpopular war, isn't it? So
but they could have done something. Because the Americans were losing, they could have distracted everyone with just landing on the moon.
I believe that.
So
that's... I actually believe that bit.
Yeah. So, the conspiracy theories, this is like the debunks. So, conspiracy theories, landings did not happen. NASA, they reckon NASA couldn't have lied. Like, there's so many people so many people that could have, they had to tell, they had to lie.
How did they hide it?
How are they hiding that?
How did they hide something so big?
They had like 400 people who worked on the Apollo project.
Yeah, how did they hide something so big?
For 10 years they worked. They had 12 men who walked on the moon, 6 others who flew with them as command module pilots, 6 astronauts orbited the moon.
Yeah.
Thousands of people, including astronauts, scientists, engineers, technicians, skilled labor. How could they keep a secret?
Yeah.
It's much easier to really land on the moon than to generate such a high conspiracy to fake the landing.
Yeah.
Nobody, this is the final word on the paper we got here, nobody in the United...
Whoever wrote this did a lot of work.
Nobody from the United States government or NASA have said the moon landings were a house.
Okay. Well,
so we'll leave it there.
I believe that part.
Now look, you know how we just talked about the people... the secrets, trying to keep a secret for like how many people, right? Now, we won't go into this conspiracy but I kind of, I'm a believer.
Yeah.
But, you've heard about Freemasonry, right?
Yes.
You'll probably get a shot for this.
No.
But when you become a Freemason, right, according to studies I've done, you sign an oath.
Yes.
Now, if you break that oath, it's death, right? Now, if these people... right?
Maybe they've done that, yeah.
These people are
Maybe they're Freemasons.
They could be, and they could be... That's how you hide a secret.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, possibly, it does sound crazy, like...
Well, they're probably... All of these government officials and NASA
that's
probably
right.
part of it, some sort of
that's
cult.
right.
Doesn't surprise them, they're government officials.
That's right. So, and... The thing is, you always get someone that comes out with it, though.
Yeah.
And no one has, like, from that. You know what I mean? No one's come out...
Yeah, you always get a person that's like... I worked for KFC. I know the secret recipe.
Yeah.
Like that's what you mean. And not one person has ever said it was fake.
You're getting theories from people that are like, arts degree people.
No one that was actually.
You know what I mean? Not a scientist.
It's not even a guy that says. That's actually funny what you're saying. It's not even a guy that actually turns around and says, "Oh, I was hiding in the closet and I know it was fake."
Unless they're all like in that Freemason, like I said, and they're keeping the secret, or they're dead.
Yeah.
But what's your verdict, man? What do you think?
I think we should change the pun to, that's one small step for Chris, one giant leap for HFD.
That's right.
I like it.
I like it.
You know what? Remember I was saying it before. I don't know which way I sway. It's just I'm a very big believer in if someone has achieved something. It's like when we were talking about Michael Jackson. Like, he's done this, right? You never found him guilty when he was alive. So the man's passed away, leave him alone. Remember I was saying that?
That's what they should do, yeah.
And the way I am about this is like, man, if these guys did achieve this and just all these fucking people are just like, you never went to the moon. Imagine Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, he's the second guy that went. Imagine they actually did go to the moon. And all these people were there like, you didn't do it. It's man, they had this achievement. It's like, oh, I like achievements. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah. I know what you mean.
But, I don't know. There's so many things that sometimes say, you look to it and you think, yeah, it looks fake. And then there's other times you look at it and you think, oh, maybe they did it. Maybe they were there. It's just,
I'm on the fence because
I'm very on the fence.
Both of them have got some good arguments.
Yes, I agree. I agree with the one about the war, that they definitely did it.
For Vietnam War.
To get the popularity of that down. And that makes sense. Because the Vietnam War was so unpopular. Like, it's, ridiculously unpopular. Like,
so... I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence.
If you had to make, if it was life or death, you had to make a call.
I'll probably say it's probably true.
That they went there?
Probably.
See, I'm with you. I do.
Probably.
Yes,
But I'm iffy, man. I don't know.
I'm very iffy too, but I actually think it's like, yeah, well, why not, man? They went there. Okay, let them go there. Like,
I don't know. I don't know, guys. If everyone got a...
man, if Jeff Bezos can go into orbit, maybe they went to the moon.
Now, you know how I told your dad last week? Did you end up researching why can't we see the other side of the moon?
No.
Because I really want to know why we can't.
But we'll do that on
Why do we only see the same side?
Well, maybe your namesake seems to be talking a lot about space. Maybe he knows.
Why do we only see the one side of the moon?
It's because of the axes and the way it orbits or something like that.
Doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. Listen, we're not going to delve into that because last time we delved into it, we were muting people, we were kicking people out of the studio. But
the moon is mysterious, I must say.
100% it is.
I know other conspiracies that think that it's been put there many years ago and it's a space station.
Well, so if they couldn't,
No,
how many years
an
ago?
alien race put it there.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah, not us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you believe in aliens?
I do.
Well, you know what? Well, yeah, you know what I always say is they reckon that we've
evolved.
No, we've explored 0.2% of how big the actual galaxy is, or something, or even two.
So
let's just say even 2%.
So we haven't even
So are you trying to tell me out on the 100% away? There's not another life form. We can't be the only one in the whole thing.
But you know what? Like this Earth, right? The way it's built on equations, right? And all these equations have to be so perfect, to support life.
Yeah.
And I think the odds of it being like this is like ridiculous.
Maybe, but I think haven't they said they found organisms on Mars, and Mars is like boiling hot. I think,
so it comes back to the hollow Earth, doesn't it? But maybe it's hollow.
But an organism is another creature, isn't it? When you actually think about it,
it is.
So
it's
that
not
means
it's
an
life.
alien,
There's life.
That's life. Like
true. Science.
So Chris Christopher says, "Science, my love. I can answer another time." A quick search. Like Earth, the moon gets plenty of sunlight. We don't see the far side because the moon is tidally locked to the... That's what I was saying, because it spins at the same time. That's what I think.
So a quick search. Like Earth, the moon gets plenty of sunlight. We don't see the far side because the moon is...
Because of the way it's spinning. It spins at the...
I don't know, man.
I agree.
It still doesn't make sense to me.
See, you know, Amanda said that there, can you do a ROGEN Files on The Simpsons and the predictions they make?
Yes.
Do you know that in Back to the Future 2, you said your favourite movie, that they predicted the Cubs winning the World Series?
Yeah.
Because it was 2015.
Did they win the World Series 2015?
You know when it means the old
No,
guys?
they didn't.
He goes, I can't believe the Cubs just won the World Series.
But did they win?
They won it that year.
No way.
Go search it.
Are you kidding me? Guys, if that's true, did the Cubbies
and everyone was
win the World Series in 2015? Because if they did, that
he was like,
I've known about that for ages in the movie The Back to the Future.
And he was like,
what the actual?
But do you remember? He's like, I wish I could go back in time and put some money on the Cubbies.
Yeah. And why? Did they actually win?
People
I saw
did
the clip
it.
where Buzz actually said they never went.
Who? Buzz Aldrin? Really? Oh my god! I got to see this clip. We'll do research.
Are you sure about Back to the
Go
Future? Because I'm blown away here. I can't believe it.
We'll Google that
later. Are you sure?
We'll Google that and we'll comment. Put some money on the Cubbies. See,
put some money on the Cubbies.
We'll go back and Google that.
Are you kidding me? Because if that's true, then
it's fact.
that's it. The world is not what it seems.
I think it's true. Yeah, I actually do think that's true.
Buzz Aldrin doing?
Apparently, Amanda has said there's a video of Buzz actually saying they never went, but I've never seen it. I'll search that.
About the moon landing.
Yeah, because Buzz Aldrin was the second man on the moon.
Yeah.
It's not like that at all.
Listen, just stop for a second.
But did you read it on Google? Because they lie sometimes.
Yeah, they do. We're in a live show. You can tell us later.
He's really into
He's really into the moon thing. Probably a deep fake, Amanda. Well, Tom Cruise is everywhere on deep fakes, isn't he? Like
he does the deep fake.
They make all these deep fakes of people, don't they?
Probably. But no, look.
Listen, some people tell us in the comments, what do you think? Did they land on the moon? That's the question we're going to put out there.
Did they land?
Did they land on the moon? Yes, no.
As I said, it's a hard one.
I'm just going to say they did because I'm a happy guy.
You're a happy guy.
Happy
but
guy.
You know what? If they didn't, I'm not going to care about it. Would you care if you found out that they didn't? How's it going to change your life?
No, I'll say, man, that was good acting for 1969. That was good. That was good producing for 1969. You did a good job. That's what
I'd say.
Yeah, I'll say you did real good, man.
That's all right.
I say, man, it was good. I can't believe you kept a secret.
How'd you keep it that long? That's crazy. How did you do it?
You kept a
I would have
secret
been itching, man, to say it.
52 years. So what the hell? Like,
But have you seen, I've seen like a clip, it's probably fake, where like they're in the moon and then you see like the backdrop fall.
I think that's fake.
Have you seen that though?
Yeah, I've seen the clip,
Yeah.
but I do think it's. I'm not, Chris has said most likely.
Yeah, most likely. Okay.
There you go.
Well, yeah, but he's not certain though.
No, he's not certain. Lucas has said most likely too.
Yeah.
The only thing I say is there's the one that everyone always says. In that clip, is the flag moving? Because, people say it is, and then I watch it and it's like...
It is moving. Isn't it moving?
Oh, I don't know.
Or have they got it like, is it like a cardboard and it's just...
I don't know. It's just, it's...
So how can you move? There's no wind in space.
I don't know. I've never been there.
What did you say before? It's like a vacuum.
I don't know. Like,
What's a vacuum? Like,
No, I'm
what,
just
is a
saying,
vacuum
like,
cleaner in there?
No, I don't know. Like, people are saying, oh, you can't do this in space. And it's like, well, do you know? You've never been
You know
there.
what freaks me out? Black holes.
Yeah, that freaks me out.
Like, what if a black hole swallows
I know.
us?
I don't believe anything. Actually, I don't mind that. What Alia just said. I don't believe anything America does. So he could be onto something there.
Yeah, true.
If you guys want to answer the question about other life, review the Fermi paradox. That sounds next level.
What about the life review?
Review the Fermi paradox.
What's the Fermi paradox?
That might have to make an appearance on the ROGEN Files.
We know what we're going to talk about.
We'll do some research.
Time. Like,
Time?
Do you believe in time travel?
I don't know.
I believe in time travel.
Well, listen, I'm no scientist, but they say.
I reckon they can come back in time.
I'm no scientist,
And they can alter the
but I think
future.
the string theory, the whole concept of string theory. Listen, correct me if like I said, is the fact that we are just a mirror image of the actual Earth. That's what string theory is meant to be. I think.
I've never heard of a string theory before.
It's like one of the biggest scientific.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like.
How about, do you believe in parallel universes?
That's what I think it is. String theory. Like there's
so it's quantum physics.
And we are just a mirror image of that. That's what I think is. Yeah.
Well, apparently...
Parallel universes could be you're a completely different person, but you're still Chris Christopher.
Well, apparently a universe opens up every time you make a decision. So say you go that way, right?
Yeah.
You go do something on that side.
Yeah.
The life will play out you going that way.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And apparently it opens up, and you got like all these multiverses everywhere.
Yeah.
I'll
send it to you because I want to see this video of like this Buzz Aldrin, man. We've got to see it.
We got so much conspiracy theories to talk to, and there's going to be other good ones coming. So, but yeah, look,
we've got to do. We talk about conspiracy theories just so we can see this.
You love it, don't you?
I love it. The best. And you spelled Roman correctly. No, you got it good on that. You got it with the right letter. So.
Oh gosh. Well,
listen. So most people. The funniest thing is, I actually thought more people were going to say they didn't think it, but most people are saying they believe it, that they went there.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking people...
Well, it's hard. It's hard to believe, but...
I agree, Chris. That's correct.
Why haven't they been back for? They never go back.
But isn't that because the NASA program is not going? And I don't think Russia care to go. I'm not sure. Like that. I agree with that question. Why haven't they gone back? That's a fair question. That's like saying to Tony Hawk, well, you did a 1380 on your skateboard, man. Why haven't you done it again?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm getting old.
No, it's definitely an interesting topic, and it's probably going to be
debated
for a long time.
I think that debate will go on for past our lifetime.
But it is interesting.
Yes.
So maybe in future generations, when they can have flying cars and they can just fly.
Like Back to the Future in 2015.
Yeah.
No reason. Chris has said no reason to go back.
Why? There's probably stuff like...
Well, maybe because the moon is just... Is there anything on it? Maybe it's just crap.
How do they know? They didn't dig or anything. What if there's minerals and stuff
Maybe
on
Neil
it?
went and had a beer at the local pub there. Went to the local Sip and Save and...
There wasn't much good
it was
liquor.
just crap. It was crap and he left.
It's not financially beneficial.
I agree with that one too. I actually agree with that. Like it...
Until no one with reusable rockets.
True, because the rockets are done once they go, aren't they? Because they drop and... That's a good
fair
point.
enough.
It's very fun. Yeah. Like you said, if that was costing $30 billion in 1969, imagine what it's costing now.
Would you if there was a spot for you to go to the moon, would you go?
Oh, with Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, would you go?
I'll say, listen, you got to change the shape of that rocket. Well, you know what? Me and Jess were actually watching it live.
Yeah.
And Jess turned around to me and she goes, that rocket looks like a dick. And I was like, it does a bit. And then the next day there was all these memes about how that rocket looked like it did. But Jess said it to me like straight away. She was like, what the hell's going on there? Like, I'd definitely go.
I'll be scared. I'll be shitting myself.
Do you know what? There's a lot of people that believe, I don't know if you believe this, is it more interesting to go into the abyss of the ocean or to space?
Amanda would say the ocean would be
That's
more
what
scary.
Jess would say too.
The ocean.
There's more interesting things there that we know about. And they've built that new thing where you can actually go and see. Whereas space, what's space got?
Well, see, I wouldn't.
Because we can only go to a certain point of space,
but
and you could see it would be amazing.
Yeah, but with water, I could swim. I don't know what I could do. I don't know
You
what.
can't swim in the abyss; you would get crushed.
Yeah, because of the
gravity, like the pressure.
The pressure, yeah.
Yeah, but you'd be in that thing. Bezos is Lex Luthor. I agree.
Yeah,
Danny.
probably ocean would be more scary.
See, people say that. It's
because you don't know what's out there.
That's right.
What in there?
Johnny G has finally commented.
Oh my god, Johnny G's back, groovy.
Like he was gone for
He was gone for like 5 hours.
You know what he'll do? He'll go, yeah, but I'm going to put it on watch time later tonight. Big C, Jess said it. Big D energy from Jeff. I remember she goes to me, that rocket looks like a dick. And I was like looking at it, I'm like, it does a bit. And then the next day there was just all these memes everywhere about this dick rocket. Like,
all right, guys. Well,
that was a good Rogan Files, man.
That was a good Rogan Files. It was interesting.
It was a good Rogan Files.
I think we're going to look at, what's the next Rogan Files we'll look at? Probably I
leave the Rogan Files to the man himself, the Aussie Seth Rogen.
We're actually going to have Jimbo tonight. And we're going to be talking about the Port Arthur Massacre.
So we will. When Jim is on, we will be talking about the Port Arthur Massacre conspiracy.
So we're going to be talking about that in the next Rogan Files when Jimmy's around.
And we actually want to talk about the Malaysian Airlines. Was it M1H, the missing plane?
The MH missing plane.
Yeah,
what is it, MH3?
Well, I think the first one was MH something, and the second one that...
So we're going to talk about the Malaysian Airlines.
We want to talk about that, yeah. That's definitely a conspiracy we want to talk about.
So yeah, in the next few weeks we'll cover those ones.
Definitely.
So make sure you're tuning in for those ones, man. Cause just right in there.
OBS reconnected successfully. There we go. That might be it. It is. It's streaming. And I know once that goes, it'll be us.
Here we go. We're back.
There we go. Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry about that, guys. Our internet
internet crashed.
Even the Don lost his precious game he was playing.
I think Johnny G cut the wire.
Johnny G cut the wire. He was outside just to...
Yeah, Johnny G. Johnny G, where you been, man? It took you this long to get back. What's going on?
Anyway, we probably lost a few people in the chat, but technical difficulties.
Absolutely technical difficulties. So...
Well, yeah.
Before we leave, so we know we're going to be live next Thursday.
Next Thursday we're going
HFD
live,
podcast,
guys.
And Monday night, 8 o'clock, me and Johnny are going to try live the Johnny and KP show from separate locations. It's going to be the first time we ever do it.
Yeah.
We're going to try to do that 8 o'clock, or about 9 o'clock, I think, Monday night, but we'll schedule that for...
I can't wait for that one.
So for all those guys all those people that watched, that were soccer fans, Man United fans... Please check that out. Monday night will be 9 o'clock. Later stream. It's going to be after the Manchester Derby, which is on Saturday, which is another big game.
Yep.
Our first stream was actually after the Liverpool game and we got spanked. So, but yeah, and then we will be live again Thursday next week, I believe, 7:30, and we're going to have Lucas and George. So George Lucas is going to be here. And we're actually going to be talking Star Wars, and it's going to be me, George, Lucas, and Johnny G in there.
Yeah, I might come in for a little bit, but we'll see how we go.
Chris might come in at the end, yeah. We'll see how it goes.
He's going
to be here with the producing. And But yeah, so there's going to be 2 shows next week, guys, that are already scheduled Monday and Thursday. So, yeah.
I love Johnny on the Johnny. Yeah, he loves himself.
I love Johnny on the Johnny. Guys that talk in the third person, that's just terrible.
But, yeah, guys, look. If you're still in the chat and you haven't subscribed...
Yes, please. I will give you that.
We'll give you that subscribe button. There we go. Subscribe, like.
Little one in there.
Let us know how much you love what we do.
Yeah, that's it.
As I said before, guys, we are going to be rebranding HFD.
Yeah, if you want to... Yeah, sorry, again, you want to tell everyone...
Yeah, so we're rebranding HF Hunky Food Dudes. So we're going to just be called HFD. We're still going to be doing Hunky Food Dudes, which is reviewing and stuff like that, but not as much. Maybe just more of the challenges and new food items.
Yeah.
But restaurants, we're going to keep it more maybe once a month kind of thing, and really focus on the podcasts.
Lucas has said it's going to be fun. It is going to be fun, Lucas. It
will be fun. So,
I'll tell you what, the Star Wars debate part is going to get heated, I think.
So coin spot, you reckon?
Hey, I'm with John. HFD coin.
Yeah, look, Lucas, get a coin spot, and look, we can help you set that
Yeah,
up.
100%. And then next week we can have a chat with you.
Yeah, if anyone wants to, as I said,
listen,
we
Johnny
can help
G is
whoever
like
wants.
the crypto king. You got to talk to him.
If for Denise, the Miss Cryptopolis,
Cryptopolis.
if she's the queen, then Johnny G's the king.
Johnny G's good. Johnny G's the best. I love him. Yeah, so like Lucas will be here with George next week. And
Lucas, I can show you next week because I'll
Yeah,
come past and
definitely.
I can
we
sit
can
down
get
with
here
you.
a little bit earlier.
You get the Don, he can show you.
Get here a little bit earlier if you want, Lucas, or stay a bit after and we can sit down
We
and chat
can
about it.
help you
and
out. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching.
It's been a great show, hasn't
It's been
it?
a great show. KP, well done.
Did you have fun again?
I did. I
It
love
was the first time
I love the crypto talk.
Crypto Talk was killer. So
I loved the sitcom talk.
that was the best.
And
So
obviously the Rogan Files were
Rogan Files are the best.
We're classic.
So last week, no, not last week, when it was me and Johnny did the first duo. Now we've done a duo, haven't we? It's good, isn't it?
It's great. I love doing the
It's
duos.
good, isn't it?
It's a bit different because
It's a bit
like
different
you've got
because
only the two opinions.
Yeah.
When there's four, you got like
Can't
all
wait.
these different opinions coming through. But I like the duo. It's a different feel.
Can't wait till Johnny and Jim are here so we can talk about the Port Arthur massacre.
I can't wait either.
I can't wait for Jimmy.
And guys,
It's gonna be-
also Miss Cryptopolis, she's going to be doing every
maybe a tip of the week.
tip of the week. So every week you're going to get a tip from
And we'll just bring
Miss
it up.
Cryptopolis.
You know, it'll be like our sports bet thing.
Yeah,
But it'll be crypto tip of the week.
that's right. So
So 14 years, she's actually said there, thanks for having me, guys. It was excellent. Thank you for coming on. Great show.
great show. Yeah, we loved it. And we'll be back next week, guys. So make sure you like, share, subscribe to our channel if you haven't. And we'll see you guys
So
next
you've got
time.
to say, it's like, share, subscribe, comment,
Comment.
and you name it.
You name it. And remember, stay hunky.
That's it. So
All right, guys.
See you guys. Thanks for watching.
Adios.
Adios.